Democrats in Congress don't seem to care about all the pain their shutdown is causing.
It gives them leverage, Tony. They've used that word multiple times. The House Minority Whip, Bernie Sanders, other Democrats are bragging that they have leverage now for whatever to just appease their radical left-wing nutty base that they're fighting Donald Trump. That's all this is about, and they don't mind causing suffering to American people, but it's real pain that they're causing.
Senator Tom Cotton says the Democrats' proposal to open the government is unreasonable.
It would result in more than $1 trillion of new spending. It would cut more than $50 billion from a support fund for rural hospitals who've been struggling for years. And it would extend the fraudulent, riddled Obamacare, Biden COVID bonuses. That's simply not something that the American people want, and that's not something the Republican Congress will support.
Japan's new leader faces a series of back-to-back foreign policy tests with a meeting with President Trump in Tokyo between Asia region summits in Malaysia and South Korea.
Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi, with limited experience in international affairs, will have to manage President Donald Trump's demands and China's wariness of her strong support for a military buildup and her right-wing views on Japan's invasion of China before and during World War II. She arrives in Malaysia on Saturday for meetings with Southeast Asian leaders, then returns to Japan to meet with President Trump before heading to South Korea for the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit at the end of the week. Bernie Bennett reporting.
More on these stories at townhall.com.
The following is not an actor, but a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
Every day I speak with people who are worried and are feeling a lot of pressure because of credit card debt. That's why I'm very proud of what we do at Trinity. We just help. We give people the support they need, along with a real plan to become debt-free. Credit card bills are consolidated into a single monthly payment that is much less than what they were paying before. Most of our members end up saving thousands and even may improve their credit scores by as much as 200 points. I know from the bottom of my heart that I'm making a difference in the lives of the people we help. It just makes me really happy.
If credit card debt has you down, call Trinity at 1-800-990-6976.
My name is Julie, and I'm a Trinity counselor. Call me and become debt-free for keeps.
1-800-990-6976.
This seat is taken.
Spanish police have arrested 7 people suspected of stealing over 1,100 chairs from outdoor seating areas at restaurants and bars. The thefts occurred in Madrid and a nearby municipality over 2 months. The group, consisting of 6 men and a woman, targeted 18 establishments in August and September. Police estimate the stolen properties worth about $69,000. The suspects face charges of theft and belonging to a criminal organization. They allegedly resold the chairs in Spain, Morocco, and Romania. Keith Peters, Washington.
Trick-or-treaters may find more fruity candy than chocolate among their Halloween handouts this year. Younger consumers have also been gravitating toward non-chocolate candies like gummies, drawn by their bright colors and innovative flavors. Global cocoa prices more than quadrupled between January 2023 and January 2025. Breaking news at townhall.com. Baseball's biggest star is being asked to return some recruiting gifts he received from Toronto ahead of the World Series.
John Schneider is waiting for Shohei Ohtani to return some items to the Toronto Blue Jays.
It's like, give us our stuff back already.
Before signing a $700 million contract with the Los Angeles Dodgers, Ohtani met with Blue Jays officials in December 2023. Jays manager Schneider joked about Ohtani returning a Blue Jays hat and jacket taken during their meeting, including a jacket for his dog.
I hope he brought it back finally, but and the jacket for Decoy.
I'm Gethin Coolbaugh.
The Labor Department say consumer prices increased 3% in September from a year earlier, a smaller increase than many economists had forecast. Some seniors say the Social Security cost of living adjustment won't help them much in their ability to pay for their daily expenses. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my Grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time-to-talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Welcome in, everybody. This is Nightmare on Chicago Street 2025, live here from WRMN's 1410 studio. I, myself, Matt McNeil, am here with the Susie C.
Welcome in, everybody.
Oh, my goodness. We have our chalices. We have our smiling faces. And you, the listeners out there, are tuned in live. And we're so excited for you to be a part of this journey with us here on Nightmare on Chicago Street.
We are going to scare you. We are going to tantalize you. We are going to mess you up. So welcome in.
Be prepared.
Oh, I love your hair.
I love yours as well. I wonder who did it. A different style of mine, not usual to what I'm used to.
You're looking savage, darling. Savage.
What can I say? I get it from the best of the best.
They're coming to get you, Susie.
I kind of like that.
I did too.
That was kind of hot. Oh, goodness. I have never been to Nightmare on Chicago Street, and I am so excited for everything. I just had a face-off with some zombie outside.
Oh, boy.
I did a little dance to the, it's just a jump to the left and a step to the right. I saw Susie C 2.0 licking one of the giant inflatable mushrooms, hoping to get high. Like, I don't know what is happening tonight, but I am all in and all for it. I know we've got Dino outside with Susie C 2.0, ready to, I can't look at her. I can't even look at her right now, but, you know, she's kind of cute, actually.
Well, I would think so. Oh, my goodness, the craziness. Folks, welcome in. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in today to WRMN's live broadcast here at Nightmare on Chicago Street 2025. We're so excited to see what is going on out there and what we have for you. Lots of scares, as you can tell. Pretty scares.
Actually, you're not scary. You're actually very cute.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm digging the whole thing.
It's a little bit more rough around the edges compared to the coiffed Matt McNeil that you're used to.
Even your boyfriend came was like, whoa, hey.
I know. He was not used to it.
Rough afternoon, Matt McNeil. Hey.
Oh, my goodness me.
I don't know. What are you most excited for here? I've never been, so what is it that you look forward to the most?
All the costumes. All of the costumes and all the displays that are out there, the fun activities to do. All the places are going to be open. I mean, there's so many different things that we could talk about because there's so much to do at Nightmare on Chicago Street. And if you haven't made it out yet, the line has just begun. And I mean, it's quite a long line out there. So you want to make sure.
And it goes till 11, correct?
It goes till 11 o'clock.
So you've got plenty of time to get your fancy butts down here and check it out.
We've only just begun.
Oh, that's from that movie.
What movie?
What is the movie?
1408.
Oh, yes, I know about that movie.
Yeah, he turns on the reverb and scares everybody. So in case you don't know, the voice behind that is our very own Derek Geyer from Big Top Sports. He's here running the board with us right now. Feeling spooky. Are you feeling spooky, Derek?
I am definitely feeling some certain way looking at you two zombies.
It's going to be a wonderful evening.
Oh, we are so excited. Yes.
I'm looking forward to food.
Food.
Zombies need to eat. And wine.
Get the drinks.
Zombies need to eat.
Yes.
We're going to go do a sake shot.
All right.
Yeah.
I can't wait to try new things.
That's what she said. So, and that's what I'm here for. All
Right?
the new things.
Oh, gosh, I love
look at,
it.
like this coif, this whole So Elliot said that this is an improvement. What do you think?
This is an improvement.
Yes.
Yes!
As the new host of the morning show, Derek G, Susie C and Derek G. Are you ready for this on Monday morning?
I am as ready as I can possibly be.
I didn't even know that button existed.
Surprise. I don't know if you were not here Friday. Derek found all sorts of buttons to push. He was like a child with a new toy. It was actually pretty fun.
He knows all the bells and whistles.
He knows all the buttons to push. So we're going to throw it outside now to our very own Dino DeLaley and Susie C 2.0.
Hey.
Take it away.
What's going on out there? How's everybody doing? We are here, Nightmare on Chicago Street. Mark that down, Matt. That's the 5th time I said it the right way. I'm here with David C. Jesus Christ. David Tees, who is now being Susie 2. So you can see the resemblance, maybe a little bit. I don't know. But we are here to talk about goblins and ghouls. You've heard them already on the inside. We have so many out here that are walking the streets, and they are here for your entertainment. If you haven't made your plans to get down to Nightmare on Chicago Street, hey, now's your time to do it. Come on out and join us. I'm Fire Marshal Dino today. I know it looks like police chief, fire chief. I put something together real quick. But David, you enjoying yourself out here?
I'm absolutely enjoying myself wonderful. I know one thing, all the squirrels are inside their nests, sleeping all night long.
Yeah, we got squirrels inside the Studio 14. We got plenty. You know, I was hearing how Derek knows how to push all the right buttons, yet he's still single. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I know. It's just amazing how he just pushes all the right buttons. So it's you know, being twins, we might have to take him in the back.
Uh-oh. This is something we're gonna. There's a certain bottle of wine that we have over here that may depict exactly what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I just I love the wine. Oh, I got Rizzo next to me. This guy is so hot.
My girlfriend has a body that whines. My girlfriend has a body that whines all the time.
I'm gonna let you go with that one.
That was a bad joke of the day.
Yeah, there we go. We got to save that for Monday. Bad joke of the day. That's a. Listen, we got a lot of activity going on here. They really just started opening the gates. You can start seeing the flow of people coming in. You know, as a reminder, folks, those of you that are listening to us and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to attend. Make sure you dress appropriately. It is a little chilly. But also, they don't want anything that resembles any kind of weapons. So, you know, come, have a good time. Make sure your costume fits the criteria for the Nightmare right here on State Street in beautiful downtown Elgin. When you get here, stop by the WRMN studio. We'd love to talk to you. How about it, Dave?
Oh, I love it. Kiss is actually across the street from us here right now. They got looks like Paul Stanley. Yeah, looks like they got Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, and Peter Criss over there. No Ace Frehley. He couldn't make it today. No, but this is a great event down here. Everybody's dressed up in costumes.
Test 1, 2.
This is a photo opportunity. It's a crazy night here, and this is going to get bigger and better throughout the night.
Yeah, and you know, we have Wizzo out here. He may even do a few magic, little magic treats for you.
But I'll give him that one.
Okay. Again, we got Wisdom out here. He already stopped and said hello, and we expect to see him throughout the evening. He'll be right in front of Studio 14, so make a point. Come on by, get your photograph taken with him. Wizzle's been around forever. Okay, you remember him from the Bozo Show? Well, this is the guy. Marshall Brodeen was the actual individual that was behind the makeup and costume that played Wizzle from Zanzibar.
Yeah. There's a booth I went to go check out called Neon Concepts. It has some really cool shirts, but they had backpacks that you could program on your phone to have Pennywise and Santa Claus, everything. It was the most coolest thing. We got to go check that out.
We'll have to check that one out.
I told the guy to come on and bring him onto the radio and talk to him.
Yeah, pretty soon we're going to be, roaming the streets, trying to get a little bit more closer with a lot of the different individuals. So, this is really something. This is good stuff that's going to start happening around here. We've got an author show. We have 3 different authors right now in front. Rob has been putting that together for us. Rob Southgate, he's been handling a lot of the different marketing and some of the sales for us. So, come on out. Come on, talk to them. They're the spine-chilling horror authors. So it's kind of neat. It's a pop-up that we decided to put out here over here, and I think you got Dennis showing a picture right now of all the different people that have made it. So you get a chance to meet Zach Ellenberger, Joseph Asafani Jr., Blaine's, and Al Julius from 6 to 9 p.m. They'll be right here in front of Studio 14. But again, don't forget, we're going to make sure that Wizzle stays out here. Get your picture taken with him. Come out and say hi to us. Tell us what brought you here today to the Nightmare on Chicago Street.
Dino, I just saw a hot pirate. Can I get his number?
I was on camera. How come you took my camera away? I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille.
And what is that jewel from?
Wait a minute. I cannot tell you where that is from. But I can tell you that we're having a wonderful time here in Elgin, Illinois at the Nightmare on Chicago Street.
I'll tell you one thing about the jewels. My jewels are definitely in the frozen box if we stay out here too long. The temperature is dropping down just a little bit, but still in all, the warmth of the crowd is going to make you not even know it's that cold out here. So I tell you, come on down. Come on over here to Nightmare on Chicago Street, and I think we're going to throw it back to them in the studio. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we should, but I can't tell. Is that one of our founding fathers over there that wrote the Constitution?
I think it is.
Rizzo? Sonar should come out here. Sonar, is that one of our founding fathers over there? No, right next to Rizzo.
Oh, my goodness.
Welcome back to Nightmare on Chicago Street 2025 with me, Susie C., and Matt McNeil from Out to Lunch. But we are not out to lunch tonight. We are out on Chicago Street looking at all of the nightmares.
Yes, Nightmare on Chicago Street. We are on Douglas Avenue here in the studio, of course. So we're very excited for everyone to be here, of course, with us. Now, don't forget, you can get your tickets. They are right at the front for $40 to get in.
It's only $40?
Only $40.
For all of this?
For all of it.
Oh, my goodness. There are so many food vendors, so many things to see, so many drink specials. Are we going to stop at the Martini Room?
Of course we will. What else are we going to be doing? So many other things.
Yes, you have a whole list.
I do.
Let's hear some of your favorites.
Beautiful list I was able to get from the World Wide Web.
So pick something and tell us what sounds interesting to you, my dear.
Well, of course, you mentioned the Martini Room. And we have that at 161 East Chicago Street. Live music from DJ Bren with special drinks. Now, this is what they're known for during the holiday season. They're 4 spooky drinks. The first one on this list is the Bloody Eye Martini.
I would love one. Thank you.
Sounds delicious. It'll help you to, I guess, see a little bit into your own self and experience something maybe you've never tasted before.
Interesting.
The next one on this list is the Wake the Dead Martini. Definitely,
yes,
I'm going to be
please.
needing that. And we have a couple others as well, too. We've got the Necro Punch Cocktail and Serum Verde Margarita. and so much more.
Margaritas? Did you say margaritas?
I sure did.
Marvelous Margarita Matt McNeil.
Yes.
All 4 M's for you. We might have to check that out. And I know there's a costume contest somewhere with Sven Gulli and our very own Elliot, the L Train Serrano.
Yes.
So, yes, where is that being held?
That is going to be held somewhere, so stay tuned for that. We're going to take a quick time out. We need to kind of refreshen our palates a little bit. Remember, we are dead, so we need a little bit more assistance. So stay tuned, and we'll be back after this.
Finding a reputable business shouldn't require luck or chance. But how can you tell who you can trust? Pro tip: the BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. So think of the BBB as the better, check with the BBB first, because better businesses are honest and commit to high ethical standards bureau. That's why they're better. Always look for the sign of a better business and find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Ready to tackle your junk piles? Call the Junk Luggers. From old furniture to entire cleanouts, we do the heavy lifting. And here's the best part. We rehome and recycle as much as possible to keep it all out of landfills. Feel good about your cleanout the green way. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today for your eco-friendly, stress-free service.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has 2 convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
They were best friends, inseparable in fact, until the day Miguel died. Every day his friend visited Miguel's grave. Rain, wind, weekends, holidays, every day. Miguel's closest friend, Capitan, his German Shepherd, is a symbol of loyalty to which we can all aspire. Loyalty. Pass it on from passiton.com.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
If you build a relationship, then it becomes easier. If you build trust, it becomes easier. As a parent, you want what's best for your child. To give them the love that a child needs is probably the best thing you can do for a teenager.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt U.S. Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
And welcome back to Nightmare on Chicago Street with Dino Delaley and Susie C 2.0.
Uh-oh. Are we live on this? I think we're live.
Oh, are we back on? Yeah, we are back on.
Listen, I'm not just enjoying my cigar. I'm smoking my cigar for a good reason. I'm today going to act as Fire Marshal Dean. And, you know, discarded smoking materials are probably the leading cause of fire. So anything from a cigarette to ashes, they're all major hazards. So whenever you are done with your smoking, whatever it is you're smoking, I don't care what you smoke, it's your business, it's your house. But whatever it is you're done, make sure you extinguish it. Get that fire, make sure that that smoke is out, because you know what? It could be somebody else that you're causing a fire for. You leave your cigarette burning, and then the fire smolders, boom, now we got something. Always extinguish your discarded smoke. So we just want to real quick take the opportunity to announce the authors. We have some horror authors here, and that's Horror. so you know who we have here. And these authors, we have Zach Ellenberger, we've got Joseph Esafani, we got J.R. Blaines, and also Al Julius. They're going to be here from 6 to 9, right in front of our studio, right in front of the 14 and 6. Douglas, you don't want to miss it. Get a chance to get a bruise shot from them. And I'm going to put it right now back to the studio. Go ahead, guys.
WRMN, the voice of the valley and the talk of the town, broadcasting here, Nightmare on Chicago Street. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. This is Matt McNeil here with Susie C.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello. And we have a very special guest for you, the listeners out there. It's Super Dave from Danny's on Douglas.
Hi, welcome.
Hi. It is strange to be back in this studio. I spent 19 years on AM 1410.
Really?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah. So, yeah, Danny's on Douglas. They're over on Spring Street. They've got pizza and drinks and shots and lots of good stuff going on there. And then they have the after party going on at 231 Douglas Avenue here in Elgin, of course.
And what time does the after party start?
9 a.m. I'm sorry, 9 p.m.
I was like, wait, that really is an
They've
after
been there
party.
since 9 a.m. It starts at 9 o'clock, goes till 2 a.m.
And what is happening at the after
They're going
party?
to have a DJ out there. A guy from Smoking Guns is going to be out there playing some hits and everything.
Artie?
Yes.
Or Jim Banky?
Artie is going to be out there.
Artie's going to be there?
Yes.
Is it, no, just him?
Smoking Guns will be out there next week.
Love me some Artie and some Jim Banky.
Yeah.
Love. Oh my gosh, if you've never seen Smoking Guns, make sure you get out there and check them out. They put on one hell of a show.
Yes, they do. And kitchen's going to be open till 2 as well.
Ooh.
So you can stop by, get their pizza or sandwiches, whatever you want.
Any great specials going on tonight? Cocktails or
Apple
something?
pie shots.
Yes.
Available on Nightmare and at Danny's.
Okay.
And Witch's Brew also going to be on there. Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
I will say the apple pie is very, very tasty.
Oh, have you tried the Witch's Brew yet?
Not yet, but it's early.
It is early, and we may have to go with you and make sure that, quality control.
Exactly.
You don't want to serve something that isn't up to par.
No.
Not that you would.
Continually testing them. Yes. And then tomorrow, if anyone is still around, football, of course.
Yeah. Any good hangover specials?
You know what? Nothing special other than a lot of TVs with different games on and Bears beating the Ravens. Let's say 14-10.
14-10. I like that. My prediction is going to be 4,720-3.
How did they score 3?
The Ravens will only score 3.
Yeah.
The Bears will be 4,330.
I know. Yeah, Jackson is out. Yeah. But the Bears also have a lot of players out as well on defense and that. But, hey, 4 in a row, 5 sounds better.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
A W is a W.
That's right.
It doesn't say dirty or ugly.
No.
It just says W.
It's in that W column. That's
well, it's so nice to have you in studio after 19 years. That is amazing.
Yeah, I worked with Matt's father.
Yes.
Gary? I don't know.
Yes, Uncle Gare.
I don't know.
Hi, Uncle Gare.
I don't know if they're still in the basement, but I made tombstones for the first Nightmare on Chicago Street.
They are still there.
13 years ago. Danny's is the only restaurant that's been here for 13 years at every Nightmare.
So we had paranormal investigators in the basement.
Oh, it's a creepy place.
It is haunted.
Yeah.
Extremely haunted.
And I didn't work with Gary. I worked with Barry McNeil.
Oh, that's right, Barry.
And Leah Bleeding Ulcer. Two people that
Wait, what?
Caught in a net is another
caught in
one.
a net. Yeah. And I think I was Super Dead Dave.
Yes.
On the tombstones.
I'm kind of liking this.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to resurrect those next year.
Yeah.
I won't go in the basement alone. They called me by name.
It is creepy.
They wanted me down there. Oh, no, the paranormal investigators?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. It is definitely haunted down there. So, no, I won't go down there alone. But maybe next year we should resurrect those tombstones.
I think so. I think that would be wonderful.
I love that idea. Yeah. As we should also go down to Danny's and try the apple pie shots.
Yes. Or over on Spring Street.
Oh, Oh, okay. We
During
can go
Nightmare.
there too.
Go get them there. See if the quality is as good here as it is up the street.
God, I like the way you think. I
When it
like
comes
the
to
way you
drinking, I
think.
know what to do.
So do I. Fellow bartender, bar manager, you know.
Taste tester.
I got this. All righty.
So, what kind of pizzas do we have on the menu?
They have airwax, scabs, and I forget the third one, cheese sausage and pepperoni.
There you go, the classics, right?
Yeah.
The classics.
My God, earwax.
Airwax is the cheese and
scabs.
scabs is the pepperoni, and I forget what the third one is called, but it's sausage.
What a great idea. Yeah.
The one thing I miss about Elgin is Danny's Pizza.
So where are you now?
I'm up in Huntley. So I could come down here. I come down to Danny's every once in a while, or the other place that I love is Big Sammy's. And now I know they're brand new to Elgin. I hope you guys have covered them. Churros and Chocolate
Yes,
down the street.
now at 66 South Grove.
Yeah, I think tonight it's moved. It's to 666.
There you go.
Instead of 66.
Boy.
Yeah, go see Valentine over there. They've got some incredible churros and churros cakes as
And
well.
do we know what's in the witch's brew? You haven't tried it yet, but do you have an idea?
You know, bat wings and I think mouse blood.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
it'd be like tears of small children.
Oh, those are the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. We're gonna definitely have to try one, and we'll do a review. We're gonna do a review Monday of everything we've tried, which we're gonna try everything.
Yes. I'll have to come in early.
Yes, you will have to
Rise
come
up
early.
with my hair like this. Early in the morning.
Well, with my new co-host, Susie C. and Derek G. First thing, 6 a.m. Are you ready, Derek, for 6 a.m. with this? With this?
I am so ready.
So what is your favorite part of this whole nightmare?
The nightmare? The costumes.
Is it?
There are
Yeah.
some really, really outrageous costumes out there that I'm amazed that people came up with the idea and created them and are willing to walk around in them.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing about Halloween. Sometimes you find the most creative. Well, I'm not creative. I'm not like that creative.
Yeah.
This is it. But yeah.
My costume is just that I'm the president. This is from the movie Dave.
Done.
Perfect.
Done. Works for me.
Yeah. I can't be any creepier than current politicians.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Yeah, it's been a
Greatly
pleasure.
appreciate it. Thank
yeah,
you, everyone.
we'll come
for
find you in a little bit.
Yeah,
Yes.
All right.
definitely.
We'll be back.
And
happens, but junk doesn't have to weigh you down. At the Junk Luggers, we're your full-service junk removal and hauling pros, tackling everything from single-item pickups to major cleanouts. We handle the heavy lifting, and with our commitment to the green way, we rehome and recycle to keep your unwanted items out of landfills. So, whether you're clearing out the garage, downsizing, or saying goodbye to old furniture, we make the process eco-friendly and easy. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today. Let's save your space and the planet together.
The new novel, titled DUI Jury Trial, is the true story of two lawyers who defend a truck driver who is charged with DUI. If he's convicted, this truck driver faces a lifetime disqualification of his commercial driver's license, which would prevent him from ever driving a truck again. This 3-year legal battle culminates in a courtroom showdown, which involves the testimony of a DUI expert witness. This book, DUI Jury Trial, is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Are you suffering with anxiety, depression, PTSD, an eating disorder, or even a substance abuse problem? If it's causing problems at work or with your family, get help now at Insight Mental Health and Wellness. We can help and treat all types of depression and mental issues. We'll help you use your insurance to get away from it all to a beautiful, sunny, and tranquil vacation-like environment so you can recharge yourself. And with a Family Medical Leave Act, you could take the time off you need from work. Plus, with the Affordable Care Act, your treatment could be 100% covered if you're suffering from any kind of anxiety, depression, PTSD, eating disorder, or even a substance abuse problem. Use your insurance and get away from it all. Come to sunny California. Call Insight Mental Health and Wellness now. 800-419-0287. 800-419-0287. 800-419-0287. That's 800-419-0287.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Looking for expert care in orthopedic or spine surgery? Prime Healthcare St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin is proud to offer top programs to our region. With a robust line of treatment options, St. Joseph Hospital specializes in minimally invasive procedures along with an advanced imaging suite to assist with orthopedic and back surgeries. Recognized by U.S. News and World Report as a high performer across multiple surgery types and home to highly trained expert healthcare professionals, St. Joseph Hospital is here for your every surgical need.
And welcome back to Nightmare on Chicago Street. Now, back to David Tease and Fire Marshal Bill.
I like that. Absolutely. So, David, what are you seeing out here? What costume are you so far?
Well, I saw Ricky Bobby and his partner Carl from Tailgate Nights. They came walking on in here. More people are just coming into this place like crazy. I see a bunch of skeletons. I did see one of our founding fathers that wrote our Constitution.
Dennis came running out immediately. Did you see that? You had to shake his hand.
Of course. Said, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
You know, they're coming back from the grave.
That was good about Super Dave, huh?
Yeah, it's great. Danny's a good place to eat. I like eating over Danny's Pizza.
Yeah, they got a good product over there.
Mm-hmm. Cheesy pizza.
Yeah, it sure is. And we like to get it with the sausage and the jardiniere peppers.
I'm not a big jardiniere pepper guy. Sausage is great.
Yeah, that's the best way to have it. Nice and spicy. I'm looking through the crowd here, and I'm trying to find somebody. The next good costume that comes through, which they're all good, but I'm going to try and snag them over here. So you take it away for a little while here, Dave.
Okay, yeah, you're going to go out there and walk around there. Like I said, it sounds like one of the bands is on the main stage. And by the way, guys, that's where they're doing the costume contest. I think it's going to be on the main stage over here. That's usually where they do it every year. This is an event that's once a year. This, guys, it doesn't get any better than this because, what do you do out here except wear your costumes, adults dressed up like kids. You come back as a kid when you get to dress up in costumes, going to one of the largest Halloween parties ever. And I'd say this is the largest Halloween party ever. Elgin outdoes himself onto this with all of the decorations. Every time there's something new, I see zombies scaling up the side of the parking deck on Chicago Street where the airplane is crashed into the side of the building. That's very good. Like Susie says, they got some big inflatable mushrooms. I did lick one, but nothing happened. So I see a big old, looks like a dinosaur coming down in here. And we got a SpongeBob. I like a SpongeBob. Everybody is having a good time. This has always been a great event, and Batman just came in here. I'm Batman. That being said, as we watch people walking through the gates coming on in here, we're trying to identify. I'll go to him? Yeah. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to go into the crowd with Dino here. This could be a little... Nope, sorry.
Yeah, go with him.
Yeah, all right.
I didn't pick it, you must have been the one that picked it.
Yeah, it was cold outside, so we were like, we need to wear onesies. And our friends were like, we've got a SpongeBob and Patrick.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Perfect. We'll just be warm and be cute.
Is this the first time that you've attended?
Yes, this is our first time. Our friends are from Elgin, and they invited us, and they're like, oh, we have to go. Elgin's super fun place to be.
Yeah.
It's a heck of an extravaganza. The show that they put on, we got 4 different stages worth of bands.
Yeah.
I mean, how about it?
Yeah.
It's really something, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite nice. We have $16 to spend on whatever we want, so we're super excited for that.
Have you the authors right in front of you? Oh, yeah. These are all the horror. Really?
This mic is cutting in and out.
Yeah, I know that. Switch. Here. Dino, hold on a second. Dino, switch microphones. There you go.
We had to do a microphone switch, battery going bad. But anyhow, you did check out the authors?
Yeah, we were looking at some of the books, and if we had the money, we would totally pay for them and buy them. But
Yeah, we're excited, so we're going to go walk around and see what else they have in store.
So all the spook stuff, this is what you're into as well, or what?
oh yeah, I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday.
I'm getting to like it a little bit more, but to go somewhere to be scared, I that. All them different haunted houses and that.
It's not really for the scare factor. It's more for the artsy factor. So you kind of just appreciate the costume and the commit to trying to be scary. But obviously, I mean, they're actors. It's not really scary, but it's pretty to look at.
Now it is, and you guys look great. Thank you very much here, both of you, for joining us on the microphone. What's your first name?
Kristen.
And how about you, sir?
I'm Alex.
All right, Kristen and Alex, Bob and Patrick. And you know what? I think we're going to shoot it right back to you guys in studio.
Yep. Tony!
Go ahead, Derek.
And we are back. Our very own Dino DeLaley is out interviewing people in costume out on the street. This is turning out to be very spooky and very interesting evening, isn't it, darling?
It sure is. Yes.
Cannot wait to get out there and try some libations and check out the costumes.
Now, where were we with delectable lists?
I know there are some amazing offerings out there. What looks interesting to you, darling?
Well, let's move on to the Dream Hall. 51.
What is that?
Well, the Dream Hall is where all your dreams come true.
Oh, all of them?
I would say most.
Okay, I'm excited.
That includes the ZDI Access pop-up bar. It's at downstairs, if you dare to go downstairs.
If you dare to go downstairs.
Right. We have DJ spinning some scary good tunes on the first floor with food specials. Now until 11 p.m.
Oh, so you have plenty of time to get here.
Plenty of time, and there's plenty of space because you can also enjoy some delectable treats and coffee drinks.
Oh.
The Viator Coffee Company will be serving lattes, drip coffee, and, of course, cold brew until 9 o'clock. You can also check out their gluten-free options.
So I'm looking at our sheet, and there's something called Morbid Mementos.
I have yet to go there.
It's at 225 East Chicago Street. Your haunt doesn't have to end when the streets close. Stop in for late night shopping at this goth haven from 6 p.m. until midnight. Very interesting. And the Bellamy Beauty Company at 176 East Chicago Street is handing out coupons for haircuts from 6 to 8 p.m. if you dare.
And we have back on the terrifying streets, Dino DeLaley.
You guys are cracking me up.
Okay, we're back on, Dean.
Okay, we got it. Well, I'm going to get this thing out of my ear. We're getting way too much feedback. But I got a real Italian over here because it's right here, Tony. Now, when you were first came from Ellis Island, it was to So it's T.O., New York. Tony, this is your birthday today.
Yes, it is. 77.
77.
Yes, sir.
Man, you look great for 77.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Are you enjoying yourself out here tonight?
Very much so. Very much so.
Where are you from, Tony?
I'm from River Grove, Illinois.
I know exactly where that's at.
Okay.
I'm not too far away from you myself.
Elmwood Park?
Not Medina, but yeah, I was Melrose Park for a while.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's good over there. Yeah.
Well, this is a great event, isn't it?
Yeah, my son-in-law actually runs this whole thing.
No kidding.
Yes, he is. Peter Tomesco, he runs this. He works for the city of Elgin, and this is his baby.
Well, what an interview we snagged over here. This is Peter's father, and he just couldn't be prouder. How about it?
I am. He did a great job, and I'm sure everybody will agree with that.
That's one thing for sure. Nightmare on Chicago Street is always a hit. We got guys here like Wizzo. We got Susie too over on the other mic.
I took my wig off. The hair
Yeah,
was
that's
getting
okay.
nice, you know. So
nothing else. That's what Susie is in the morning, I assume, with no wig.
Yeah. I cut my hair right now. I look gorgeous still.
Tony, I'm glad you joined us. We have another star that we're going to talk to.
All right, thank you, sir. Happy birthday to Tony. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.
Happy birthday to you, my friend.
Thank you so much.
So who do we have here?
Come on up here.
You're telling me this is a Star Wars character, huh? You're from where?
Boba Fett from Star Wars.
Okay, this is Star Wars.
Yeah,
I wish Elliot was here because he would know everything about the outfit, everything about what he's going on. I don't know the first thing about Star Wars. So tell me who you are.
Bodyguard.
One more time.
A bodyguard.
Oh, the bodyguard. Okay.
Actually, a bounty hunter.
He's a bounty hunter.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, he's
bounty hunter.
Yeah, Elliot
Now
would know
I got
all this
it.
stuff. We're not.
This is Elliot's thing, man. Well, we have, look, these are the kind of costumes you have. The creativity, I mean, the energy that's out here is also awesome. Boy, we had Tony, the gentleman Peter that put the show on. His father is celebrating his 77th birthday. So many people come out to enjoy. You enjoying yourself? Yeah, because we can't hear you through the mask. So
you can take
give
your
us the
mask off
big
for a second
nod.
so the world can see you here. Where are you from?
From Mexico.
You're where from where?
I'm from Mexico.
You're from Mexico?
He's from Mexico.
Wow. You came here just for yeah. Yeah, I like this guy now.
Yeah,
He's funny.
number one.
Really from Mexico?
Yeah, really.
Wow. Okay, that's cool.
I've been here for 7 years now.
Oh, okay. So he's from Mexico. Did you come here just for this event?
No, I'm working here.
Oh,
I came here with a job offer, so I'm working here.
Oh, okay. So you're out here bounty hunting. There you go. You're doing your job.
Yeah, there you go. Get the right person for the job. Okay, we're going to put it right back to them in the studio. We're going to find a few more costumes to share with everybody that's watching us on YouTube.
Thank you very much.
So back to you guys in the studio.
She doesn't want to go.
And welcome back, all of the mortals out there who are watching us here on WRMN.
To all your mortal creatures, we will be back shortly. Stay tuned for more on WRMN AM 1410.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. If you're struggling with mental health, you should know that there are resources out there that can help. And it's okay to talk about it if you need to. One place to get started with information is loveyourmindtoday.org. LoveYourMindToday.org offers a range of guides, instructions, and insights for dealing with difficult situations or getting through a tough time. If you're struggling with mental health, get the help you need, because most people out here really care. Visit LoveYourMindToday.org. That's LoveYourMindToday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Start your weekend right with Dino's Night Out, Fridays from 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM. Dino covers what's hot across the Fox Valley, from live shows to food fests and everything in between. Proudly sponsored by the legendary Arcada Theater at 105 East Main Street in St. Charles. Your home for unforgettable concerts, comedy, and more. Tune in on WRMN 1410 AM or stream at WRMN1410.com. Dino's Night Out, your guide to the weekend vibe.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. always choose the better business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
This is Larry Jones, and I'd like to talk to you about my bank, American Eagle Bank in South Elgin. Has your bank changed names in the last 10 years? Is your bank another faceless branch with headquarters in another city? Are you tired of earning next to nothing on your savings account or certificates of deposit, or does your personal banker treat you like a stranger? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you're ready for a new banking experience, and American Eagle is the place for you. American Eagle is a locally owned independent bank that's rooted in the community, and American Eagle customers are greeted by name and treated with the respect that they deserve. American Eagle has an innovative program, Eagle Savings, that teaches your children to save while earning prizes and rewards. American Eagle offers great rates on certificates of deposit. My bank is located in South Elgin on Randall Road between the Target and Caputo's and is open Monday through Saturday. Give them a call at 847-742-7400 and a real person will answer the phone. American Eagle Bank, a place where you matter.
Does your car need a shine? At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they make it quick, easy, and spotless every time. And they're open 24/7 for your convenience. Right now, get a free car wash just for joining their text club. Text BRITT to 30400 and enjoy a free car wash. Visit Britain's Touchless Car Wash at 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin or at 555 Willow in West Dundee. Britain's, caring for your car while caring for our community.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast right here on WRMN, 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Noory with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
And welcome back to Nightmare on Chicago Street with your hosts, Susie C. Check that. Zombie Susie C. and Zombie Matt McNeil. And Dark Coach.
Dark Coach. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Oh, I've seen a couple of Freddy Kruegers out there. They're terrifying. Oh, so much going on down here on Douglas Avenue in front of AM 1410. Welcome back, everybody. If you are watching like Zachary Franco on the YouTube, welcome into our new listener. And welcome in anybody else who's listening right now. Who is out there getting spooky?
Yes. And if you would like to make a comment on our YouTube channel, you can. Just make sure when it comes to the libations that you don't drop your phone down a sewer, right? You don't want Pennywise to come up and say, hello, Georgie.
I've seen a couple Pennywise out there, and I have a big aversion to clowns. So I see any of them out there, and I am not behind the safety of this glass. I will be running. So if I run, you better run.
Yes.
Because it's not going to be fun.
No.
So we are talking about all of the interesting things going on in downtown Elgin right now. And we are looking at, what about the dive bar?
Yes.
The dive bar. You can dance all day with 2 DJs. $15 souvenir cups with specialty drinks. Refills are only $10. And they have $10 syringe shots. From 8 a.m. till 2 a.m. Why were we not out here at 8 a.m.?
I don't know. I had some things to do.
What? We could have done syringe shots at 8 a.m.?
Oh.
And what else do we see? What about this? Goose's Natural Juices.
Yes, I have.
Have you been?
I have been. But
do
we
tell.
are seeing, I shall do tell, but we are seeing some folks out there in the world. Let's take a little look-see and see what they've got.
Let's go.
Hey, it's me again, Fire Marshal Dino over here. And, we've got some unique characters, and I think these two here definitely take the cake. So, Father, you came to give us a little blessing, did you?
I did. I've heard there was many, 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 many sinners here. But as soon as I walked in the front gate, the devil inside started to come out. So I think I need to be exorcised.
You definitely need to be exercised. I think sister over here, she's gouged her eyes out because you're one heck of a handsome priest over here. And I think she was maybe having the wrong ideas and a little lustful, and maybe that's what happened to her eyes. Sister, you have any comment on that?
Forgive me.
Okay.
No comment there, sister? No. Hey, Father, did you bring any wine? Because Susie, I think she needs her glass refilled up there with some wine.
Some wine. Oh, actually.
Oh, there you go.
Holy water.
Yeah.
So,
He comes
nothing
prepared.
in there, like tequila or anything.
No.
But there's not enough for them.
We were figuring we get a couple bottles of water, you'd be able to transform it for us.
Sure could. Where's the porta potties?
Yeah, there you go. That's the kind of water we're talking about. Hey, this is the kind of characters we have, and they are definitely two characters. Very nice. Do you mind telling everybody who you are?
I'm Billy from Gurnee.
From Gurnee, beautiful. First time, or have you been here before?
First time.
Your first time, and what an outfit you got.
I am a virgin.
Yeah, okay, I can see the horns. We know that's not true.
Yeah,
You think it's my first day on the job. And
Sister, where are you from?
Also from Gurnee.
Gurnee?
That's husband and wife.
you guys kind of travel together then. Yeah, I can see it.
I always say, Father, my wife's married, I'm not.
Well, I tell you what, for a first time coming here to the Nightmare, you guys got one heck of a costume here. Thank you very much for taking time.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Enjoy yourself. It's a great party.
Sounds great. We were talking to just moments ago, Tony. He's 77 years old. He's celebrating his birthday, and he's the son of the organizer of this Nightmare on Chicago Street. Hey, Matt, if you're listening, that makes 7 times I said it right. Okay, I've been calling it Nightmare on State Street, but it's Chicago Street. So we're doing it right. Folks, thank you very much. All the way from Gurnee, first time out.
Yep.
Boy,
Enjoy
how about
yourselves.
these
You're gonna
costumes?
have a time
And we're
of your
going to
life.
get
These are
right
great
now
costumes.
back to the studio, back to you.
Thank you so much.
Well, congratulations to Dino for getting it correct the 7th time.
Oh.
Yes.
How many?
7.
Oh, 7 times. Well, we are looking outside at all of the ghouls, the goblins, the creepy, the morbid, the terrifying out here at Nightmare on Chicago Street 2025.
Yes.
And we've got the coach of
What's going
the
on, guys?
Bears in studio with us. Welcome, Coach.
What's going on, guys? I'm happy to be here tonight.
Yes. And how are you feeling about the Bears tomorrow playing the Baltimore Ravens?
Well, I think the Bears, they'll feel a lot better. Now we know that Lamar Jackson is out for tomorrow's game. You're facing a number 2 quarterback now, and should make things a little bit easier on the Bears. But then again, no game is given to any team. You always have to work for it. So nothing is given and nothing is for sure. So.
Spoken like a true coach.
Of course.
The Bears are going to kick butt. Come on now. We are there for our Chicago Bears.
And we're so excited for you to be there with us as well. We will be taking a little bit of a break. We need a little bit of a rejuvenance of the palate.
Yes.
So we will be back in just a little while. Stay tuned for more here on WRMN AM 1410. It's Nightmare on Chicago Street. Here on Douglas is where we are.
Yes. Don't go away. We will be back.
Get ready for Around the House every Saturday night from 5 to 7 p.m. on WRMN AM 1410. If you're a homeowner or contractor looking to tackle those projects that feel a bit too big, this is the show for you. Join Eric along with his knowledgeable guests as they dive deep into everything from DIY renovations to creating a healthy home environment. We'll provide you with the tools and tips you need to complete your projects with confidence and ease. But it's not all work and no play. We believe in having fun. Our passion for home improvement shines through as we help you save time, money, and reduce the stress of DIY. So whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, don't miss Around the House. Tune in every Saturday night and let's tackle those home projects together.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 6 o'clock.
Next week in South Korea. Trump left the White House late Friday night for a long-haul flight that has him arriving in Malaysia on Sunday morning, the first stop on a three-country sprint. Trump will also meet with Japan's new Prime Minister, Sanai Takaichi. I'm Julie Walker.
Consumer prices increased 3% in September from a year earlier. Economist Steve Moore says President Trump has correctly targeted energy prices.
When energy costs fall, that just doesn't just mean you're paying less for energy. Everything else tends to fall in price because energy is a component of everything that we produce and buy in America.
Moore made his comments to the Salem Radio Network. More hope for cheaper oil prices. The Trump administration finalized plans Thursday to open the coastal plain of Alaska's Arctic National Wildlife Refuge to potential oil and gas drilling.
President Trump, in his address to Congress earlier this year,
drill, baby, drill.
Trump's big bill of tax breaks and spending cuts passed over the summer called for at least 4 lease sales within the refuge over a 10-year period.
We have more liquid gold under our feet than any nation on earth, and by far.
The decision renews the debate over whether to drill in one of the nation's wilderness areas. I'm Ben Thomas.
The U.S. Transportation Chief is warning flight delays and disruptions will get worse starting next week. More on these stories at townhall.com.
In today's fast-paced world, professionals face endless projects, deadlines, competition. To thrive, you need mental clarity, sharp focus, and reliable memory. That's why the same company that brings you Relief Factor created Think Factor. Think Factor is designed to help you think clearer and perform better daily. It's a powerful blend of nutrients that supercharges your memory and sharpens your focus. You can stay on top of your work and outshine the competition. After a couple of weeks of taking Think Factor, I noticed a dramatic difference in my clarity, my focus, even my memory. And you know what? The longer you take Think Factor, the better the results are. If you've ever felt mentally foggy or struggled to keep up with everything on your plate, well, Think Factor can help you reclaim your cognitive edge and thrive in your life. Call 800-4RELIEF, 800-4RELIEF, or visit ReliefFactor.com, ReliefFactor.com to order Think Factor. Call 800-4RELIEF or visit ReliefFactor.com. Your first bottle, just $19.95. Think Factor. Think clearer, perform better daily.
There has been a jerky recall. Lisa Dwyer reports.
More than 2.2 million pounds of Korean barbecue pork jerky has been recalled over contamination with pieces of metal. LSI Inc. voluntarily pulled the product, sold at Costco and Sam Club stores nationwide. The recall includes plastic pouches labeled Golden Island Fire-Grilled Pork Jerky Korean Barbecue Recipe. Consumers had complained about finding pieces of metal in the jerky. Company officials say that the metal came from a conveyor belt used in production. People should not eat the recalled jerky and should throw it away or return it for a refund. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
More fruity treats, fewer chocolates. That's what's likely in store for trick-or-treaters this Halloween. Chocolate prices have skyrocketed this year, with producers facing higher prices for cocoa. Breaking news and analysis at townhall.com. National Guard deployments in Washington, D.C. and Portland, Oregon are the focus of new court hearings.
No National Guard troops are expected to be deployed in Portland, Oregon for at least several days after a temporary federal appeals court decision Friday. Meanwhile, a judge in Washington, D.C. is weighing whether to pull more than 2,000 troops off the streets of the nation's capital. The deployments are the latest in an array of lawsuits and overlapping rulings prompted by President Trump's push to send the military into Democratic-run cities despite fierce resistance from mayors and governors. Troop deployment remains blocked in the Chicago area, where all sides are waiting to see if the U.S. Supreme Court intervenes to allow it. Bernie Bennett, Washington.
A new study says fitness apps may be hurting your fitness journey. The British Journal of Health Psychology reported that researchers found people feel a lot of blame and shame when using fitness apps, and these emotions can harm both motivation and health. More on these stories at townhall.com.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
And welcome back to Nightmare on Chicago Street. And it's your host, Dean DeLaley.
You did it again. I thought we had this figured out where you weren't going to get me every time I'm smoking my cigar. This is not working out, guys. I'm supposed to be a fire marshal over here. For crying out, can we get this right? I mean, really.
I mean, you're doing it outside.
Well, we are outside, so it's okay, right?
It's okay.
And I'm not discarding my smoking materials.
Exactly.
So there you have it. Hey, listen, everybody. I am sitting right next to Rob Sagan, who happens to be author of his own.
Wait, what did you call me?
Did I call you Sagan? Oh, that's the fire chief. This is Southgate. Huh. Well, you wear this uniform, you think that's your boss, and right away I went right to Mr. Sagan.
You sure that's tobacco in that cigar?
Well, it is.
Okay.
But I will tell you, this is not coffee. Okay, so we got past all of that. So I am here with Rob Southgate. Welcome, Rob. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. I thought I was going to be cold, but I'm actually not, and I'm having a great time, and the costumes are great. This is awesome.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of people, it's their first time that's ever been here. The last couple that we had, the priest and the nun, they come all the way from Gurnee. You know, we were able to have a guy celebrating his birthday, Tony, 77 years old today.
Wow.
But, you know, what we're here to talk about is we have a lot of great authors. And these are the authors that, all that spook stuff, you know, and I think you've got some books with you here. But we're going to be talking very soon to Zach Ellenberger. He's in studio. But tell us what we have here. And I know they're going to be here 6 to 9. But what's going on? Give us the rundown.
Well, I thought it would be a great idea to bring some authors out here with horror books, because I know that when we do conventions, I've done a lot of conventions, and we set up these books, places that have never sold books, and all of a sudden it's like, bam, everybody's like, thank God they're here. So I thought it'd be cool here, which obviously it is. Look at the crowd we've got.
We're getting a lot of people looking at the author's material.
Yeah, so I was fortunate enough, I'm part of the, I'm tangentially attached to the Horror Writers Association of America. Chris Hawkins over there that runs the Midwest chapter is a friend of mine. He sent us a few authors. So we got Zach Ellenberger, we got J.R. Blaine's, I think I'm saying his name right.
You got it right.
Al Julius, and then Joseph Ashfani is actually an author with Four Horsemen Publications, which I have a whole bunch of their books over here, which I wanted to show a couple. We've got over 400 titles. I don't have 400 here, but like this is by Chelsea Burton Dunn. These are werewolf novels. The Mighty Hook.
The Hook.
It's like a reimagining of Peter Pan, but as horror.
Oh, horror on the hook.
And then if you got
There's be horror on the bounty, maybe. But go ahead.
Right. You got Games and Goblins by Alan Berkshire, which is more of a YA Dungeons and Dragons horror as well. And then this is not Four Horsemen. I just think this is super cool, and I brought these, and I'm the only place that has them. Except if you go out to L.A. where he's got them.
So how would someone want to get these?
Well, they got to come down here to get these from me.
Okay.
This is Dario Brava. I don't know what the name of his thing. That's Professor Dario Brava. I'll have to look it up and see what the name of his company is. Or you could just look up this, Orgy of the Blood Freaks. It's a graphic novel. Phil Mucci does it. These are signed. He sent me a bunch of them just for this.
Excellent.
All right. Can't get them in stores. But what's cool is, okay, so we see Orgy of the Blood Freaks, right? It's like New York's Grindhouse, right? On the back, it's a double feature.
Look at that.
Look at that, man. It's got Gringo Loco, which is like a Western Frankenstein, ultra-violent, ultra-fun. I just think these are so cool. The artwork's great. The writing's great. So.
And you look at the creativity. I mean, look at the covers. You've got some real creativity.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Well, that's why when I was interviewing Phil, and he said, "Hey, can I send you some of these just to expose people? Because I'm not in Chicago."
No, this ain't that kind of party.
No.
Just because it says orgy, we're not exposing nothing.
We're not exposing.
Okay? That's just the name of the title of the book. Orgy of the
Blood Freaks.
Blood Freaks. Yeah, there's plenty of those. Well, listen, you could only get these right here, Nightmare on Chicago Street.
Yep, 6
Those
to 9.
of you playing the home game, that's 8 times I've said it correctly. And it's 6 to 9. There's several authors that will have offers for you, of course. But there's several authors that are here live. They'd be happy to sign, autograph a book for you, even discuss what it is in their publication. But I think, what do you think? How about we send it over to the studio where they're going to talk to Zach Ellenberger.
And I have a challenge before we do that. Every time Dino says Nightmare on Chicago Street, take a drink.
There you go.
There we go. Send it to Zach.
You don't got to convince me. A salud. We're into...
And welcome back, everybody. You are here in studio now. In the nice, warm studio, we have the beautiful lights as well. You can see.
Are they beautiful?
I would say they are.
Am I beautiful?
We sure are.
You're beautiful.
Well, thank you. You as well.
We are here with author Zach Ellenberger. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for making time for us. We were just looking at your books. These are crazy. So I was looking at okay, first, before we even do this, so Shadows by Night is strictly you, all you, Shadows by Night. And then this one, Horton's Halloween Hauntings, that is 14 different authors with 14 different tales. That sounds interesting, but that one over there, this one scares me. Terrible things that happen to you when you are alone in the dark. And this was a collaboration.
It was with a few, 5 of us total. Just a collection of space sci-fi horror. Space horror is kind of what we were going with it.
All right. Well, on the back it says, from alien abductions to foreign worlds, from wormholes to parasites. Parasites. These stories run the gamut of galactic horror. Join us for a journey into the unfathomable depths of space where terrible things happen in the dark. Oh my goodness. Like, again, Parasites, you had me. So out of these books, obviously, I'm sure you're going to say the one you wrote by yourself was your favorite. But on these, like, what was like your most exciting, most fun one to write?
In all honesty, I would probably say the terrible things that happen when you're alone in the dark, mostly because it was a bit of a stretch, something different than what I normally do. Space horror wasn't really where I kind of found myself at first, mostly horror, history, stuff like that. So when Desiree reached out to me about putting the book together and the topic, the theme, it was like, man, I love watching sci-fi horror, so like, let's see what I can do with it. And I felt like it was just a great opportunity to expand my horizons, and getting to work with everyone on that book too was a lot of fun.
That sounds super
really
exciting.
Inspiring, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So again, let's talk. What inspires you to write horror?
Oh, geez, I don't know. Outside,
do you have like nightmares or what? What brings you to these creepy places?
I mean, I can blame my brother growing up watching horror movies that he made me watch as a kid, waking up every day. Those kinds of horrors. But, I think overall, for me, it started in history and kind of the twisted things that would happen in history that you'd read about. And that's kind of where I got my foot in the door with it. And it grew and expanded from there.
Wow. Very exciting. Okay. So as a kid, what were those movies that scared you to death?
Well, I would definitely say any of, the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, which I was just watching with my wife again. The Friday the 13th, obviously, all those name drops.
So all the good 80s horror. Because there's nothing better than 80s horror films.
Yes, but also in the line of like the space horror, Event Horizon was something that always popped out for me.
Oh.
From Finland Lawrence Fishburne and Sam Neill. It's a great sci-fi horror movie. If you've never watched it, was one of my big inspirations, I think.
Okay. So I'm looking at this book here, Shadows by Night, which is strictly your book. Mm-hmm. And if I read the back, it says Adam Noble and his family are moving westward to settle in new land in 19th century Oklahoma. The youngest of three, Adam is a shy and reserved boy who struggles to fit among his family. Their journey is fraught with danger and difficulties as they navigate the unforgiving frontier and try to bring their land to heal. Feeling the strain of their now lives, the Nobles are confronted by mysterious natives who appear at their cabin one evening, warning them of an ancient evil that lurks in the region. Ancient evil. It says, meanwhile, Adam is plagued by vivid dreams of a past life that feels too real to ignore. As the family faces a terrifying threat and the secrets of their past come to light, Adam's forced to question what he's come to believe as truth. Will they be able to overcome that evil that stalks them and survive the horrors of the frontier? So the vivid dreams, that to me is terrifying because you can't control that. Again, we go back to the Freddy Krueger, you have to fall asleep. But these vivid dreams, terrifying. What made you, did you have creepy, crazy, terrifying, vivid dreams as a child?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
There were instances, I remember sleepwalking as a child. I had my bouts of night terrors real early on.
Okay.
I think... And especially when you become older and you try and you having those flashbacks of when you were young. Mm-hmm. And for him in the character, it becomes these memories that feel these dreams that feel too real, like they're memories. And so it's kind of like almost confronting that young trauma, I guess.
Do you ever get those feelings of like deja vu? Like, you hear something, you smell something, you see something, you think of something, and you get that, that like deja vu. I mean, I've had that happen where I'm like, whoa, a smell especially. Yes, I very much so. So I love the idea of this. And then we're looking at Horton's Halloween Hauntings. You guys, I don't know who does their artwork. He said that, some of your authors do.
Yes, in fact, I believe it was Christy Aldridge, who's also one of the writers of this book, who did the artwork, and she did a great job.
Awesome. This one says, join us for a trip to the dark, wicked side of Halloween. It's full of twists, turns, and surprises that you will never see coming. If you rely on your senses, you will be caught off guard because nothing is as it seems. With 14 terrifying tales from 14 diabolically clever authors, there is something for every sweet and sour taste. This sounds like a really great way to get people into Halloween horror.
Absolutely. And might I add, one of those writers is actually quite young. I believe somewhere around 10 or 11.
Seriously?
Bo Healy. Yes. So shout out to Bo, a very young writer. I'm sorry if I got your age wrong, but... Yes, Bo is a young writer, the son of Chisto, actually, and he also wrote one of the stories in here.
Well, if you talk to Bo, you tell him that we would like him to call in on our morning show because
absolutely.
We love promoting our young adults with things that they do.
I'll pass the word.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. And this one still, I can't get past the parasites. So what are some of the things you're looking forward to tonight besides selling your books and promoting yourself?
Yes, well, getting to meet the other writers is great, and I'm really excited to just kind of sneak out and maybe check out some of the costumes and everything else that's happening. I'm hearing
Food,
a band, the
libations,
food, yes.
music.
So I want to see it all. I'm excited.
Awesome. Maybe you'll get some inspo for the next
Yes,
book.
absolutely.
Are you working on anything right now?
Yes, a couple. I'm hoping to get out in the next few months after some revisions and stuff. So a
Do we
lot
have
in the
names that we could tease, or no, not yet?
So I'm working on my own collection of anthology, my own anthology of short stories. It'll be horrors and history, and hopefully to have that out in maybe 5 months.
All right. So if you are a fan of horror, you like to read, you love these genres, be sure to watch for Zach. I'm going to make sure I say it right. Ellenberger's books coming out, or look for them. You can probably get them on Amazon. I'm assuming your favorite bookstores, all those things. Well, thank you so much for taking time and coming in. He'll be outside the studio, so we are going to hit a break. Come on back.
Thank you.
Do you own an annuity, either fixed rate, indexed, or variable? Are you paying high fees and getting low returns? If so, Annuity General would like you to have this free book to learn the pitfalls and mistakes of buying an annuity. The Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers contains the little-known truths about annuities, like how to help reduce your fees and increase retirement income. And it's free. That's right, free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report just for calling. We researched over 1,000 annuities and summarized rates and benefits from financially strong insurers. You get Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free, for calling Annuity General today. Hurry, supplies are limited. Call now.
800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. That's 800-760-1845.
Kids today live in a world full of social pressure, bullying, and substance abuse. LEAD has a solution. LEAD connects law enforcement agencies with schools to deliver tested, proven, and effective anti-drugs and violence training to kids. Learn more about LEAD, Law Enforcement Against Drugs and Violence, and our work to create safer, healthier communities at leadrugs.org or on social media at We Are LEAD. Sponsored by LEAD, Inc.
Building a house is hard, but have you tried removing one? Flood Brothers takes the mess out of demolition. With fast roll-off dumpster delivery, reliable debris pickup, and a family-owned team that takes service personally. Call 630-261-0400 or visit floodbrothersdisposal.com. Flood Brothers Disposal, proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
Now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com is the book called DUI Jury Trial, which is the true story of a truck driver in Illinois who was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. Not only was he facing a revocation of his driver's license, but also a lifetime disqualification of his CDL, which would prevent him from ever driving a semi-truck again. This book includes backstories of the truck driver, the lawyers that defended the case, and the DUI expert witness who analyzed the case and then testified at trial as to the proper protocol procedures of the field sobriety tests as well as the breathalyzer test. This nonfiction novel also includes the actual court transcript from the jury trial, a courtroom showdown in which the final verdict would determine the fate of the defendant's livelihood. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. Chicago defense attorney Mark Schieblo has co-authored the book titled DUI Jury Trial, which is a true story of a DUI case that he defended. The accused was an Illinois truck driver arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol. This book contains facts about the case from the date of the arrest up to the jury's verdict, and this nonfiction novel also includes the transcripts from the jury trial itself. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
The Live Like Roo Foundation is a 501c3 charitable organization that assists owners and their pets through a cancer diagnosis by providing financial and emotional support. In memory of a dog named Roo, the foundation helps local shelters and rescuers by sponsoring animals with cancer who do not yet have a forever home. Live Like Roo is a beacon of light during a dark time. For support for your pet or to donate or volunteer, please go to livelikeRoo.org. Again, livelikeRoo.org.
Welcome back, everyone. The listeners out there, those in the Fox River Valley and from lands beyond, welcome to the station here. And we're going to go out to see what's out on the streets.
Let's get spooky.
Hey everybody, my name is Andrew Mighty Man Scheid. I'm here for WRMN with my colleague, the legend Jeff Myers. And who do we have with us today, Jeff?
Andrew, we have rocked the cradle, if you will, as far as ghouls and things here tonight. Young man, what are you?
What am I?
Yes.
I'm a zombie alien plant.
Yeah. Look into that camera right there and say that again.
I'm a zombie alien plant.
We have captured him here live and in tape, on color. So great. Tell me, you got a great crowd here tonight, don't you?
What was that again?
You got a great crowd, big crowd here tonight.
Great crowd, great environment, great energy, great people.
This young zombie is from Indiana, is that right?
Lafayette, Indiana, sir.
So you walked all the way here to be here?
No, I go to school out here. I go to Judson University.
Hey, Judson University. We've got the monsters and the students right here from Judson University. What do you think, Andrew?
It's funny you mentioned that. My grandmother is from Morocco, Indiana, which is not far from Lafayette.
Yeah.
So I've been.
Yeah. Wow, Hoosier would know this, for heaven's sakes. Yeah. Well, we appreciate that. You're on duty for what? Many hours here?
Like 6-7 hours.
What would your monster? Would he roar? What would he do? What kind of noise can you make for us? There.
I got for you.
We broke everybody's eyeglasses in the studio. Congratulations, Andrew.
Now, I have to ask one question. What brought you out here tonight, all the way from Indiana?
I mean, really just school. I wouldn't be here right now if I didn't go to school out here. And I just ran into the right person at the right time that gave me the opportunity to be here right now.
So the charm of Nightmare on Chicago Street did it.
What was that?
The charm of Nightmare on Chicago Street did it for you. Brought you out.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, can we watch you walk away and see how you look? Oh, we got a couple more minutes left. I don't know if don't stroll yet. Don't move yet. We have about 90 seconds left. Anything else you want to know? How has the crowd reacted to you tonight?
There've been lots of people coming up to me, asking me what am I. A lot of people are like, I've never seen it. A lot of people actually saying best costume so far. So.
Ooh, we've got early readings for the best costume so far. That's great. Congratulations. Yeah. How tall are you?
I'm like 6'7", sir.
All right. Let's see it. Can we? Let's follow. We can camera-wise. We'll have you walk away. Where's your post down there? Up there?
That?
Where were you set up?
Like right here, sir.
Oh, you're right here? You're close to us?
Yes, sir. Like
you're guarding us, huh? You're guarding us and keeping us safe.
What was that?
Well, you're keeping us safe.
Yeah. Anybody messes with you guys?
Yeah. If any trouble, we're going to call you, all right.
Anybody messes with you guys, they're messing with me.
What do you call yourself?
What was that like?
Do you have a name?
Oh, my name is EJ Reese.
Oh, EJ Reese, that's it.
All right, Jeff.
EJ Reese.
Yep.
We're going to shoot it back on into the studio with Matt McNeil and Susie Q.
Good work, sir.
Welcome back. You are here with Matt McNeil of Out to Lunch.
It's not lunch, though.
But it's not lunch. It's Out to Spooky Season. And me, Susie C.
He wants the break.
You know I do. I'm waiting.
So welcome in, and we have another author with us. Who do we got, Matt?
We have Al Julius. Is that correct?
That's right. Yeah, Al. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming in today. Greatly appreciate it.
I appreciate this. It's such a fun night. It's like the greatest people watching event I've been to, and it's amazing. Yeah,
it absolutely is. So you as an author, tell us first. We'll step back into the time machine. What got you interested in writing? What was the passion that really led you and drove you into creating such magical and creepy books?
Well, it's probably the authors that I read when I was a kid. And the one I have to go to is probably Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes.
Right? I mean, I think he inspired a lot of people, and he definitely inspired me also. And I think that I probably read stories like The Telltale Heart in school, and then I just went home and read them over again. And then I read it over again. And I just wanted to see how I was able to elicit that darkness, that dread. And, I didn't start writing right away, but as time passed, I wanted to do the same thing.
Absolutely. You take pieces from different authors and you try to make sense of what they're trying to convey to the audience members. And so I think that that's a wonderful way to be inspired. Let's talk a little bit about your books. One that really caught my eye is Dolls in the Attic. Oh, my goodness. I'm a big fan of the Victorian dolls and, of course, what's lurking in the attics. Up, tucked away in an attic, found upon an inheritance. I can't pronounce that word, as you know. I'm horrible at pronouncing words.
Aristocratic.
Aristocratic. Yes, we're several porcelain dolls, their stories untold, but within these walls, carried away by auctioneer, each one with a haunting, evil sneer. What inspired you to write this book? It already looks fantastic, as you can see on the cover, but the story sounds very intriguing. What inspired you to write this?
Well, that's an anthology by TerraCore Press. I have one story in that one, along with 9 other authors. It's a really interesting idea. So it's this framework story where it all takes place in the 1980s, and all of TerraCore books, what they do is they try to capture that 1980s horror vibe.
Which were the best.
Yeah,
best
exactly.
years ever for horror.
Campy, but also scary and just really memorable stuff.
Absolutely.
So that's what they did with that book. My story in that one's called Our Lady of Anguish. It's about a child who receives a Christmas present from from her grandmother. And what they realize is that where the grandmother originally purchased it from was a place that was haunted and more.
So there's a little bit of family history in there, too. That definitely intrigues me.
Yeah, the family dynamics, but it's a great story. Yeah.
I love it. We have another book here as well, too. It's called The Weird Tales of the Great Lakes. Sounds like what's lurking in the unknown. What inspired you to write this novel?
Right, you said it perfectly. So the weird tale is a kind of horror that is unsettling, that questions time, questions your sanity, questions the laws of physics. That's the kind of stuff that I like. So most of my writing isn't really shocking or a slasher and a lot of blood. It's just descending into madness.
So a little more psycho thriller.
Psychological, absolutely.
Yeah.
You said it. Yeah.
Love.
Each one of the stories in that book, Weird Tales of the Great Lakes, is based on a real life event or a lore around the Great Lakes. And I capture all of that. Lake Michigan, Superior, Huron, a lot of shipwrecks in there and ghosts that do lurk under the waves. Yeah.
That is something. Have you ever been to Lake Michigan and kind of, I guess, conjured up a feeling before writing this?
I do. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love to do that. I love to go on a boat when I can and recall those stories and know that underneath the waves are 600 or more shipwrecks and many skeletons. That's the truth.
Yeah. It's very creepy, the things that we don't know that exist below us in places that we don't usually even think of. So,
Julius,
you said it.
I do have to ask a question. Did you just say there are 600 or more shipwrecks in Lake Michigan?
At least 600 that have been found. So there's a lot more than that. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
That is
going back hundreds or maybe even 1,000 years to the earliest indigenous people. Yeah.
That's crazy. It's crazy what people who try to discover what is uncovered from there and then writing about it. I mean, the fact that that's how many are out there and there's so much mystery to it. Hopefully we'll see more books like this in the future of uncovering those secrets.
Well, if you take a swim, you're taking a swim with a lot of corpses that have been.
That is scary to think about.
That is creepy. Wow.
Yeah.
This one here, Always Night.
Yeah.
We're coming back to parasites. I just read the back of one book. This is the one, explore the world of countless horrors and unexplained astonishments with 9 petrifying tales of ancient sorceries, cosmic parasites, lecherous crypts, nights of fevered terror, relentless spirits, strange detectives, and more. This sounds amazing.
Yeah, if you look at that cover, that one's definitely.
Who did your artwork?
I don't recall the name of the artist for that one, but Swampland Press helped me out. That's a publisher, Swampland Press. And all the publishers that I work with, these indie publishers are great. Swampland is great, and they have the best artists. They also do covers for heavy metal and death metal music.
Do you have any more books in the works?
I do. I'm working on another short story collection along with a novella, and I'll tell you that what I'm working on now has something to do with demonology and classical music and liturgical music. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that sounds really creepy and good.
Yeah. No, thank you. I'm working on that. I'm working hard on it.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for coming in, and I know you're out here for the rest of the night. What are you looking forward to most beside the people watching?
Let's see. Maybe taking more pictures with some of the cool costumes. I've taken a few, but
Okay,
I let a
that
few
could be
pass.
some inspo for another, some of these creepy costumes.
Yeah, it's always on my mind. So you're right about that.
I love it. Love it. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing all of your books. We missed this one. Matt, Writer's Retreat, Tales of Writing. I don't have my glasses on.
This one looks quite creepy and fantastic as well. So thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
I'm glad you're able to go. Hopefully you're staying nice and cool, nice and warm, I should say.
Yeah.
Well, it's warm in here, so that helps.
There you
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate that.
I
Thank
look
you.
forward
Thank you.
to looking into reading some of your books.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
All right. And we will be back at Nightmare on Chicago Street 2025. Come out and get spooky with us.
Children are the greatest joy and our best hope for a better future. Friends, they are the future. But did you know that millions of kids right here in our own backyard are facing hunger every day? Without healthy food, it's harder to grow, to thrive, to feel their best.
The impact when children don't have enough to eat is tremendous because when you're hungry and your basic needs aren't being met, you cannot learn.
Every child deserves to be fed. This is a problem we know how to solve. Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Breakfast in the classroom contributes to kids being more focused, which leads to higher grades, and simply just their well-being.
Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line. But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. Their max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
Nobody had to tell your grandparents not to drive while using their typewriters. Why should it be any different for us kids and our cell phones? Distracted driving was the cause of more than 3,000 deaths in 2022. Come on, we're smarter than this. Let's put down the phones and focus on the roads. Drive safe, everybody.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
This is Larry Jones, and I'd like to talk to you about my bank, American Eagle Bank in South Elgin. Has your bank changed names in the last 10 years? Is your bank another faceless branch with headquarters in another city? Are you tired of earning next to nothing on your savings account or certificates of deposit, or does your personal banker treat you like a stranger? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you're ready for a new banking experience, and American Eagle is the place for you. American Eagle is a locally owned independent bank that's rooted in the community, and American Eagle customers are greeted by name and treated with the respect that they deserve. American Eagle has an innovative program, Eagle Savings, that teaches your children to save while earning prizes and rewards. American Eagle offers great rates on certificates of deposit. My bank is located in South Elgin on Randall Road between the Target and Caputo's and is open Monday through Saturday. Give them a call at 847-742-7400 and a real person will answer the phone. American Eagle Bank, a place where you matter.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low, and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability, or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply.
produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
It's Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and LifeLock is here with tips to help protect your identity. Use strong passwords, set up multi-factor authentication on your accounts, report phishing, and update your software on all your devices. And for comprehensive identity protection, LifeLock is your best choice. LifeLock not only alerts you to suspicious uses of your personal information, but also fixes identity theft, guaranteed or your money back. So stay smart, stay safe, and stay protected with a 30-day free trial at LifeLock.com. Use the promo code BECK. Terms do apply.
And I will be turning it out to the 2 real chiefs and the 1 fake chief with Dino DeLaley. You're live, guys.
Hey, and here we are, Fire Marshal Dino over here, and we're at Nightmare on Chicago Street. And I have the great Chief Anna Lally, which we all know from Friday with the Finest, Chief Rob Sagan of the Elgin Fire Department, 6th largest city in the state of Illinois. And these are the folks that are keeping us safe. How about it, Chief? What's going on out here?
It's a busy night. We're enjoying everything, walking around and seeing the crowd. Some of the costumes are phenomenal.
Aren't they something this year?
It's great. It's great. Yeah. You see all sorts of costumes when you come through here.
And from what I understand, no incidents. Everything's going well.
So far, it's nice and quiet.
Beautiful. Yeah. Chief, what about it? What's going on?
It's been great. It's a busy night. Usually around 8 o'clock is when we'll start to see the crowds pick up. Yeah. So far, so good. And again, just like I said Friday, if everyone can just be, stay cool, be respectful to each other. Obviously at 11 o'clock, the lights go on, as I said.
Yep.
Rob is wearing a wonderful costume today. See, because he likes to do that with the police all the time.
Authentic.
But
very authentic.
Yeah, well, Rob and I will have a sidebar conversation. I love it, right? See, he's the chief, right? And I don't know,
That's right.
This is your costume?
I'm just my costume.
But no, thank you for WRMN for having us on here, and just make sure that everyone has a safe night. If you need any assistance or help, please let us know, but we're here to make sure that you guys absolutely have a great event and a safe event.
Yep.
Well, how about that? They always say when you got the scrambled eggs on the brim, that's the guy that's in charge. These 2 folks are definitely in charge. We are so fortunate to have them protecting the city. And that's not fluff because they're standing here, all together. They really do a great job for the city. Chief Anna Lally, can't thank you enough. Chief Rob Sagan, thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Thank you for giving us this protection. And more importantly, thanks for the interview. Come on, and anybody you want to swing by, Mike is yours.
We'll do that.
Okay, we're going to turn it back to the studio. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening. Nightmare on Chicago Street. And back to the studio.
And welcome back. Yes, Dino says we are at Nightmare on Chicago Street 2025, and you are with us, marvelous Margarita Matt McNeil, me, Susie C., and our own Derek Geyer is running the board at Nightmare on Chicago Street 2025. And we're in studio with author Joseph Asfahani.
Asfahani.
Asfahani. I said it right the first 3 times.
I know, and then
I overthink it.
Practice makes perfect. It's all
I'm
right.
telling you. Well, welcome, and thank you for making time for us.
This is awesome.
So we've been talking to some authors of some creepy books, some interesting books. This one really kind of stuck out. This is called The White Shadow, and it is a cyberpunk genre.
Oh, hell yeah.
So explain to me, I'm going to read some of the back. So hang on. So explain to me what cyberpunk, I know you came up with like 2 movies to kind of bring it together.
Yeah, they call that the quick pitch, right? So it's The Crow meets Blade Runner. We're talking about neon signs, rainy streets, flying cars, cyborg ninjas.
Oh, very interesting.
Just cool stuff. I'm a child of the 90s. I like badass stuff. So I watched Blade Runner. I read Neuromancer. I wanted to write in that genre, so I did.
Very cool. So just a brief, alive or dead, blessed or cursed, Shin has to decide if she will forgive the vicious sins of her mysterious past, or if her own ghosts will destroy her. Abandoned at birth, given a male's name at an automated orphanage, Shinjiro?
Yep.
Oh, I
Takes
love
place
it.
in Japan.
Love it. Commands the inexplicable power to cross into Yomi, the realm of violent yokai and twisted shadows contracted by the criminal syndicate. She finds herself swept up in the endless secret wars between Micah? Oh my goodness. Corporations that reign over the Brooklyn world.
Megacorps. Mega corporations. I mean, that's the kind of world we're living in now. Let's face it.
Nice.
Yeah, in 2077, it's a lot worse. Continue, please.
Oh, no. I mean, this looks, so I'm going to have Derek show it on camera. So that looks very, very interesting. If you are into any of those type of like movies, that genre, that looks very interesting. And then we have these come up. Okay, so this is book 1 and book 2. The Animal and Man Violent Mind. What on earth?
All right, so part of a series, part 1, Violent Mind, part 2, Ferocious Heart, and then part 3 is on its way. It's called Undying Soul. So you got the Holy Trinity right there, right? Mind, heart, and soul. It is basically Zootopia meets The Matrix. I used to say it was like Westworld, but then that show started to get really bad after the first season. All of these animal creatures in a fantasy setting with swords and sorcerers, all this buried ancient technology that allows somebody somewhere to enslave their minds, turn them into puppets, and live out their violent fantasies without any consequences.
Okay, that's terrifying.
It's terrifying, and it's in our future. So it's called The Animal and Man for a reason, because it's really not about animals. It's actually about human beings.
I love that. Anything that's kind of like a
Very much.
a psychological that gets in your brain terrifies me. I love that.
It can relate to reality, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Scary reality.
Oh yeah.
What inspired you to write these books, these genre? Because these right here, the psychological part is what gets me. So what inspired you? Hopefully nothing really horrible.
A lot of different things. So I guess starting with The Animal and Man, Violent Mind, my first book that was published about 6-7 years ago. What inspired me was I'm a Dungeons and Dragons player, and I had this world I created. I was going to run a game where all my characters were going to be animals. There was going to be a turtle wizard, a hyena barbarian, you name it. It was awesome. And then, of course, like any other D&D group, nobody shows up. So I took all that lore. This guy's nodding. He knows. I took all that lore and I turned it into a novel. Like it's such good stuff. But also, it's really inspired by Plato's allegory of the cave. Like 2,000 years ago, Plato, Socrates, walking around Greece, preaching about how we are all born in our own ignorance. How there's people that are manipulating us, showing us what they want us to believe, even if it's not true. So the entire world of The Animal and Man, they're all animal creatures, but little do they know they're serving someone else's nefarious purposes, which is where the whole mind simulation, sentient mind manipulation thing comes.
Yeah. So does writing this type of stuff come easy and fast to you?
Well, everybody gets a little writer's block here and there, but yes, I trust myself. I don't feel like I suffer from writer's block like some other writers because I know what I'm writing is cool as hell.
Nice.
So
I'm
like people will love this stuff, and it just flows out of me.
Very cool. So out of all of these, what is your favorite?
Okay. I should say The Animal and Man, but honestly, I really love The White Shadow. I think I did such a good job. I cut my teeth on The Animal and Man. I learned how to write, how to storytell.
That was your first book?
Yeah, my first book, my second book. But then coming back, trying something different, like I said, flying cars, cyborg ninjas, cyberpunk book. I love cyberpunk, and I think I did a really good job with The White Shadow.
So what's really cool is if you're confident in it and you think it's good, then it's got to be good.
Yeah.
And I love that confidence. It's I know what's going on.
I've never gotten a negative review. So, so far so good.
Oh,
but even if I got a negative review, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, no problem.
Oh, listen.
Heck, if you read it, go review it right now. I don't care. Give me 1 star if that's how you feel. Go
and you can, I'm sure you get these on Amazon.
Oh, yeah. Amazon,
and
Barnes & Noble, everywhere. Yep.
Very cool.
Awesome.
So
Hey,
now
Joseph,
you've got, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I need to interject a little bit.
Please do.
You don't have to worry about any negative reviews. We get enough negative reviews here.
I love it.
Listen, I love the haters. The haters give me content.
That means they read the stuff. And if they have opinions about it, that's what I want. I want people to read it and I want them to think.
Yeah.
Tell me why you don't like it. Yeah.
Right. Well, because that's what I like. So that's what I was going to say. If there's something in it where you're like, and they tell you, you're like, wait, that could inspire you.
I can only learn from
to do more.
Yeah.
I love that. You have such a great open mind about this stuff.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Love, love, love. And you do have one in the works?
Yes. So, The Animal and Man Part 3 is on the way. Okay, people.
You had said it. What's it called?
The Animal and Man Part 3, Undying Soul.
Undying Soul.
We're all immortal, right, if you believe in that kind of stuff.
Sure.
But I do, before I write that, right now I'm actually working on a near future dystopia in the year 2044, America. It takes place basically after the collapse, after things swing violently, very violently, left to right and back again and back again. It's about political violence. So it's a very timely novel, and I need to get the damn thing done.
I was going to say, absolutely timely.
Sonar.
So our Sonar out there, our Waldo, he does an apolitical talk show.
Really?
And he's very middle of the road, listens. It's a very interesting show. He carries the Constitution with him.
Oh, yeah.
In his back pocket.
I'm a high school teacher, and I stole one from the history teacher
Where do you
across the way. I teach in Aurora at Mattia Valley High School.
Hey, students, look who's on.
Before that, I was in Chicago Public Schools. I've been around, but I moonlight as a teacher. You know what I mean? While I'm doing my novels on the side.
Well, very cool. Well, we'll have this interview up on YouTube. You can pull it, cut it, and play it for your students.
Heck yeah, awesome.
Absolutely. And anytime you want to come in and promote something, any of the authors.
I was going to say, the guy who's Waldo, he can have me on once my book.
With the
it's called the
apolitical?
COA. Yeah, the political violence book is out. I would love to come back and talk about it.
He would love that.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Love that. So that would be Sonar. But anytime you want to come in and promote your books or anything, feel free. We love having people on.
For sure.
So this was fantastic.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to most about being out here?
I just like the
much
costumes. I mean, we're stationed at a table where we're trying to sell people these awesome books that we got. We got horror books. My friend JR is out there. Rob is out there. I'm out there. So we're kind of sitting put, but I love looking at the costumes. They're just so insane. Some people spend so much time doing it. Yeah.
Little inspo. Well, thank you so much for making time for us. We are out of time, but come back. And again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's good. And talk.
Hi there, Tammy Scully here from Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. Join me and my sidekicks, Nancy and Becky, for valuable lifestyle tips and unique views and insights on interesting topics and everyday situations, providing nonstop fun and chuckles for all. Get the scoop on consumer news, deep dive on current events, and learn about the newest economic trends, from exercise and gardening to music, travel, recipes, sports, pets, real estate, media, and everything in between. And it's all sprinkled with a healthy helping of bad dad jokes and interesting fun facts to boot. Tune in Mondays through Thursdays from 2 to 4 p.m. for a little fun, frolic, and infotainment. Join us, won't you?
On WRMN. Talk time.
Hey Bear fans, want your business heard during every heart-pounding moment of the game? WRMN 1410 is now offering in-game ad spots for Chicago Bears broadcasts. Be part of the action as thousands of die-hard listeners tune in each week. Whether it's a touchdown, a turnover, or a timeout, your message will be right there in the mix. Spots are limited and going fast. Call WRMN 1410 today and score big with in-game advertising that delivers results. WRMN 1410, where Chicago comes to play. Get in the game with the Chicago Bears and WRMN.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough. But if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Attention all sports fans. Get the latest issue of the Chicago Sports Journal featuring player profiles, team schedules, ballpark photos, and more. Visit chisportsjournal.com. Chicago sports fans are raving about the latest issue of the Chicago Sports Journal featuring owner profiles, book reviews, cafe, bar, and restaurant reviews, specials, and more. Pick up your copy of the Chicago Sports Journal at Metro train stations, retail locations throughout Chicagoland, or visit chisportsjournal.com today.
Hey Bears fans, want your business heard during every heart-pounding moment of the game? WRMN 1410 is now offering in-game ad spots for Chicago Bears broadcast. Be a part of the action as thousands of die-hard listeners tune in each week. Whether it's a touchdown, turnover, or a timeout, your message will be right there in the mix. Spots are limited and going fast. Call WRMN 1410 today at 847-741-7700 and score big with in-game advertising that delivers results. Get in the game with the Chicago Bears on WRMN AM 1410.
And we are coming back to Nightmare on Chicago Street at WRMN 1410 AM. And before I toss it out there to Zombie Sue, I got a little something for you. Actually, I lost it, so go ahead.
You are here with Morning Show Susie C. and two of our very favorites that come on almost every morning. We've got Northwest Wes and Wesley Jr. How are you, dude?
Good.
Dude, are you having a good time?
Yes.
Yeah, what's your favorite part so far?
We haven't really been here at all.
Okay, so you're going to go walk around and check out costumes? Yeah. Well, yours is pretty cool. You got Riz tonight, bud. Yeah. You definitely got Riz. How about Dad? Are you having a good time?
So far, so good. I appreciate you guys, and I'm happy to be here, and this is an awesome event. So if you haven't been down, you should definitely check this out.
Absolutely. Are you guys recording for your YouTube channels?
We're trying, but the bandwidth is kind of
everything's kind of lagging.
Yeah.
So in case you guys don't know, every morning about 7:40,
36.
Yeah, these guys pull up in front of studio, and we always play their "Shut Your Mouth, You Thong-Wearing Fatty." And I always tell you, what do I tell you? Go learn something today so you're better tomorrow, right? He's been on air with us. Are you going to come back on air with me?
Hopefully.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty. Oh, very cool.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
There's two.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
Yes, finger guns. Woo-hoo. Well, I'm so glad you guys made it out tonight. You want to tell everybody what your YouTube channels are? I know you got 4.
So we start on our primary channel at Dad and Son Do It All, so you can see us drive by WRMN every morning on the way to school. We also have Dad and Son DIY It All, Dad and Son Cook It, Eat It All, and Dad and Son Collect It All. But we'd love to see it from the street side occasionally, in addition to WRMN 1410.
Is Derek being weird?
Yeah.
Who gave you the black eye?
Yes, her.
Oh, there we go. There we go. So who did you come out here tonight with? Well, beside your dad. Make sure you talk in the mic. No, who's her?
My aunt.
Your aunt?
My grandma and my mom.
Oh, very nice. Your mom?
Yes.
Oh, you were raising such a great boy. I haven't met you, but you're raising such a great kid. You both are. It's always so fun to have him. So I'm glad you guys are going to go dance.
Yeah,
you're gonna
probably.
go hit the food trucks?
Oh,
We're gonna hit the haunted house, the haunted trailer.
Oh, yes.
Multiple.
This is my first year. I've never been here.
Oh, yeah, you got to hit the haunted trailer.
All right, the haunted trailer.
Yes.
Yeah, am I going to
Zombie
scream?
Sue.
Oh, yeah.
Are they going to make me pee my pants a little?
Zombie Sue.
Oh.
Hey, Zombie Sue.
Oh, yes.
Just make sure that they tell his aunt and his mom.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
Hang on, listen up. He said, make sure you tell your mom. Hey,
shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty. Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
He's playing the sound bites. Well, thank you, Derek Geyer of Big Top Sports. We're having so much fun out here on Nightmare on Chicago Street 2025. We have Northwest West and we have Wesley Jr. So how much time we got left? We got a minute. All right. So what are you going to eat tonight? You're going to go look for some tacos, or what's your favorite?
Pizza.
Okay.
And they have a bakery right around this corner.
A bakery?
Yes, it's really good.
There's a bakery right around the corner that's absolutely delicious, and there's also Danny's usually has a table that he's looking forward to hitting up Danny's on Douglas.
Danny's also has apple pie shots.
Really?
Uh-huh. And a witch's brew.
Well, I'm hitting the beer tent first, but maybe apple pie shots for dessert.
At least one. Yeah. At least one. All right, boys, well, listen. We've had so much fun. We love having you guys on. I cannot wait for you to get out of school.
Oh, yeah.
So I can have you on and we can talk all sorts of stuff. There's some really creepy people out here, and I don't know who did your makeup, but it looks really good, dude.
That's Aunt Beefy.
Aunt Beefy, you did a great job. You did a great job. All right, we will see you at Northwest Wesley Jr. Woo!
When disaster strikes, flood or fire, every second counts. At Emergency Construction Group, they specialize in immediate response and same-day service for any residential, commercial, or industrial emergency across the Chicagoland area. With over 30 years of experience, they've got the expertise, manpower, and equipment to handle any size loss fast. They follow strict IICRC guidelines to restore your property the right way, the first time. Their team values transparency, constant communication, and strong ethical standards because your peace of mind matters. Licensed, bonded, and insured, they're here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. Call 855-4ECG now. That's 855-432-4669. Or visit their website at emergencyconstructiongroup.com and let Emergency Construction Group put your life back together one step at a time. That's Emergency Construction Group. Your satisfaction is their passion.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 6 o'clock.
About what happened to contact sheriff's investigators. Authorities say no one has been arrested, but there is no current threat to the community, and the shooting appears to be an isolated incident. I'm Donna Warder.
This past week, President Trump and Australia Prime Minister as the continent's rich rare earth resources, and economist Steve Moore finds it shocking that the U.S. depends on China for critical minerals.
The United States has more of these minerals, the critical minerals, the precious minerals, the rare earths, than any other country in the world. We got them in Colorado. We got them in Utah. We got them in the Dakotas. We got them in California. We got them in West Virginia. Why aren't we? We haven't been mining in this country since Bill Clinton put moratoriums on mining, and we have put ourselves in this position.
J.P. Morgan Chase wants out of paying a $115 million legal tab for convicted fraudsters.
For nearly 3 years, J.P. Morgan Chase has picked up the legal tab of Charlie Javis and Olivier Amar, the two convicted fraudsters who sold their financial aid startup Frank to the bank. But the bank said in a court filing late Friday that the two have racked up an astronomical 9-figure legal bill that far exceeds any reasonable amount that the two may have needed for their defense. According to the filing, Javis' team of lawyers across 5 law firms have billed J.P. Morgan approximately $60.1 million in legal fees and expenses, while Amar's lawyers have billed the bank roughly $55.2 million in fees. Bernie Bennett reporting.
More on these stories at townhall.com.
Whether you're climbing the corporate ladder, launching a new project, or just looking for that extra edge, your brain is your most valuable asset. Now there's a way to support it every single day, Think Factor. From the makers of Relief Factor, Think Factor is built to help you stay sharp, nurture your memory, boost your attention. It unlocks the mental clarity and precision you need to stay ahead of the game, no matter the challenge. After a few weeks of taking Relief Factor, I noticed a dramatic difference in my focus, my memory, my concentration. And look, the longer you take Think Factor, the better it works. This is not a one-off. You want to take Think Factor regularly. If you're a go-getter who refuses to settle, Think Factor can help you perform at your best and keep your edge. Call 800-4RELIEF. That's 800-4RELIEF, or just visit ReliefFactor.com to order Think Factor. Go to ReliefFactor.com or call 800-4RELIEF. Your first bottle is just $19.95. Think Factor. Think clearer, perform better daily with Think Factor.
President Trump is currently overseeing a significant renovation of the East Wing of the White House, which includes the construction of a new ballroom. President Trump's critics are upset with the president's renovation of the East Wing of the White House. Historian Victor Davis Hanson reminds them that he's not the first president to make changes.
Richard Nixon put in a bowling alley. Jerry Ford wanted a pool. He tore up the garden out there, put it there. I think it's still there. I've seen it. So presidents do this all the time, and FDR had a place where he could exercise. It became, I think, later the press club.
The primary reason for the renovation is to create a larger entertaining space. The current East Room can only hold about 200 people. The new ballroom aims to eliminate the need for large events to be held in temporary tents on the South Lawn. The president says me and some friends of mine will pay for the ballroom. Breaking news at townhall.com. Canada Prime Minister has announced that he wants to boost its non-U.S. exports.
In an evening address to Canadians aired by Canadian network Pool, Prime Minister Carney announced a new shift in the country's economic direction.
Our goal for Canada is to double our non-U.S. exports over the course of the next decade, generating more than $300 billion more in trade. And that's new orders for Canadian resources, technologies, and expertise.
President Trump has been threatening Canada's economy with tariffs. I'm Karen Shemas.
A penny shortage is affecting retailers nationwide. The Treasury Department halted penny production in May, and the U.S. Mint cranked out its last batch of pennies in August. Now, a growing number of convenience stores and major chains, including Kroger and Home Depot, report issues. The American Banking Association says about 250 billion pennies are still in circulation. More on these stories at townhall.com.
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
It's what we were taught, trained, and told to do.
It could be for anything. Helping a friend move.
Listening to a fellow veteran for hours, at any hour of the day.
Or just simply making time for people. A neighbor, a loved one, or even a stranger.
We're often the first to help others. There's no question about it.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached out for help?
Perhaps it's time to do for yourself what you would do for others.
If you or someone you know needs resources, whether it's for stress, finances, employment, or mental health, don't wait. Reach out.
Find more information at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
How about that? We are live again right here in studio number 14, and we're putting on a nice presentation for Nightmare on Chicago Street. We gave Derek a little bit of a break because we got a great author. Mr. Blaine is going to be here. J.R. Blaine, is that correct? All right, beautiful. So we're going to have just a quick interview. I'm going to turn it over to Matt and Susie, and they're going to do their thing. So here we go.
Hi, welcome back, and thank you so much
You're
for being
welcome.
here.
Thank you for having me on.
I am so intrigued by this book, Portraits of Decay.
Ooh.
I love this. And you had me at New Orleans.
Oh, exciting.
It's the place to be. So, yeah, I spent a lot of time down there. Worked on a railroad, actually.
Oh, really?
Going from Chicago to New Orleans on a private cars. And so I got to know the city of New Orleans very well. I spent 4 days down there every week for 3.5 years.
Oh,
so I got to soak in a lot of the folklore, a lot of the culture that's down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so got to talk with a lot of people who speak different languages down there, and so I really soaked all that in, for 3.5 years, and this kind of came out of it. So I wanted to write something about New Orleans, so I started this a couple years ago. Just as kind of a short story originally, actually. It was just I had an idea about someone who goes and sees a witch in a swamp, and
oh, I love it.
Didn't know what I was going to do with it, and it kind of sat there for a little bit. And then I started thinking more about New Orleans. I actually went down there for a visit with my wife, and we were walking around the arts scene down in...
which is very cool.
Which is really, really cool, because art is a big thing down there.
There's something for everyone.
Yeah, everyone's down there. So we went down Frenchman, and I was looking at a lot of the art down there and on Royal Street, and I was like, I want to write about the art. You know, I think it's really important way to kind of show the city, and I want to do stuff with horror, with the voodoo, and just all the kind of dark folklore that is down there. I want to figure out how to mix those two things together.
Love that. So the name of the book is Portraits of Decay, and I'm just going to read you a little bit of the back because this is what got me. It says, Hell Hath No Fury. It says, up-and-coming young artist Jefferson Fontenot?
Correct.
Okay. Has everything going for him. The hot New Orleans art scene has noticed him, and he's finally found his true love, Nevaeh Parker. But Fontenot's bright future hides a darkness known as Gemma Landry, the artist, lover, and art scene influencer. Gemma believes Jefferson's talent holds the key to her seizing control of the popular Carondelet Street?
Carondelet Street
I'm
Gallery.
trying. Carondelet Street Gallery. But when Gemma discovers Jefferson's infidelity, she enslaves the artist with a poison she acquired from swamp-dwelling witch Mirlande St. Pierre?
Correct.
Oh, man, I am nailing it. Now trapped in a rotting body and plagued by hellish visions, Jefferson finds himself reduced to a zombie-like servant for his unhinged ex, while Nevaeh is forced to embrace her past, hoping to save the man she loves. As the dark curse courses through Jefferson's veins, everyone involved soon discovers, in the most brutal of fashions, the terror that awaits when you cross Gemma Landry. Oh. God, this sounds amazing.
It's perfect for the Halloween season.
Oh, yes. Any season.
Yeah.
So I know living down there, like what got you to this story itself? Like what went, I got an idea.
So actually, after I had gone down to New Orleans, I was thinking a lot about what am I going to do with this? Like I have art, I have folklore, I have all this. And a friend of mine, we just were sitting around having a beer one day, and we were talking about it. He's a musician, and he's like, what would you do if you couldn't make your art, like if you couldn't write anymore, like for whatever reason, you know? And I think a lot of artists, that's a very scary thing. Like to me, that's the scariest thing in the book, is if I couldn't be able to do my art, it'd be like taking away my soul or my spirit. Like that's what makes my personality. It's what my identity is. So that's really what hooked me into this novel, and that's where the plot came from. Was I wanted to write about someone who, if you stole that away from them, what would happen? And if you used the potion to steal away the power of art to make art.
Well, and sometimes you come across these like creepy, crazy stories, and I'm like, thank goodness you have some way to let this out of your head.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't, you know, I always go back to like Ryan Murphy. Thank God he is able to release those things out of his brain. They're terrifying. So someone like you writing this story, and I love the swamp and the witch and the potion.
Oh, yeah.
That is amazing. So the book is called Portraits of Decay by J.R. Blaines. Now, do you have anything else in the works right now?
So I actually have a novel pitched with my current publisher, Ruodon Books. They're waiting to see. Actually, this just came out on Tuesday. So
this book did?
Yeah, literally just came out.
Okay,
so it's
everybody.
Brand new.
Amazon?
It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes & Noble. Or you can go to ruodonbooks.com. Any of those places. I also have the audiobook is coming out. So
even better.
Yeah, so that should be coming out in the next few days. And you can get that anywhere you buy.
We need to support an up-and-coming author with this book right here, J.R. Blaines. So the new book that you're pitching, can you give me a little tease maybe?
So that one will actually take place in Connecticut. It's actually in... because a lot of people don't know this, that the witch trials really started in Connecticut. They didn't actually start in Massachusetts. So that'll probably tell you a little bit about what it's about. It has to do with witchcraft and actually teaching. High school. I used to be a high school teacher. So
okay, what did you teach?
I taught English.
Okay,
so, yeah.
Cool.
So it mixed a little bit dark academia.
That is fantastic. And I'm so excited because I'm going to be going to New Orleans in a couple weeks. So I'm very excited about it.
And
you take these books with you, and then you can, hopefully it'll take you there while you're going there.
Absolutely.
So how much research did you have to do I mean, obviously living there 4 days a week, you get absorbed in the culture and stuff. How much research, and did you go into the voodoo shops?
I based, the voodoo shop isn't a real voodoo shop in this, but I based it on a couple different voodoo shops. And I also really wanted to talk about what voodoo really is. You know, a lot of people,
it's not evil.
Right, it's not evil. So the evil in this book actually isn't the voodoo.
Hoodoo.
Hoodoo would be the dark.
Voodoo is evil, dark, but voodoo itself is not evil.
Exactly. It's a religion. So I really wanted to talk about that from a character's point of view who, you'll see it's a shopkeeper who knows about that and has these arguments with the people who are looking to do the dark stuff with it.
Okay.
And that's kind of, so I did a lot of research on that, but I also did a lot of research. You'll see there's Cajun and Creole speak in it. So there's the languages, and the language of New Orleans, which is a Yat language. So I did a lot of research with talking to people down there, learning how to speak enough of the language where I could write about it. I wouldn't say that I'm good at it, but that was where like a main part of the research happened. And then I took some studies on them and watched a ton of YouTube videos on it.
A lot of those languages, they're separate languages, but they also blend so much. That French, somewhat of a French dialect, the Cajun, the Creole. The
Haitian, you know.
And it all comes, and even when you think you know it, there's new words coming up just like anything else. But how interesting. So you've got the voodoo, not the hoodoo. I love all this. This is very exciting to me. So I'm very excited. I'm so glad you came. What are you looking forward to most out here tonight besides selling your book? Go support a new up-and-coming
I love
author.
looking at all the costumes.
Inspired.
People have some really great costumes out here. They just seem like they're having a really good time. This is we're from Chicago, me and my wife, and we didn't know it was going to be this big. We were kind of like wandering around like, wow, this is really
my first
huge.
year too.
Yeah, so this is a really cool event. I'm really excited about it, and I hope to do it again. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, you are welcome anytime. When that next book comes out, you are welcome on any of our shows.
Hopefully, we'll see how this one does, and hopefully, I'm hoping to have it next year, and I'm working on a third one right now. So
very, very
we'll have
nice.
Punk rock in Chicago. So.
Oh, sweet.
That's exciting.
And serial killers. So.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for coming in, taking the time. We appreciate you making time for us. I hope you enjoy our Nightmare on Chicago Street 2025. And everybody go out there. Let's go. J.R. Blaine's support an up-and-coming author. We love having you. Absolutely.
Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
They may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Join your co-hosts Mike Tooman and Paul Burvitt on our weekly radio hour, Chief Guard of the Republic, where we talk about all things national security, defense, personal security, safety, and dealing with law enforcement situations. Call in 847-931-1410. Ask us questions. We will get you answers. Every week, Saturday, noon to 1 on 1410 AM WRMN Elgin. Streaming on WRMN1410.com. Chat with us on WRMN's YouTube live channel.
Children are the greatest joy and our best hope for a better future. Friends, they are the future. But did you know that millions of kids right here in our own backyard are facing hunger every day? Without healthy food, it's harder to grow, to thrive, to feel their best.
The impact when children don't have enough to eat is tremendous because when you're hungry and your basic needs aren't being met, you cannot learn.
Every child deserves to be fed. This is a problem we know how to solve. Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Breakfast in the classroom contributes to kids being more focused, which leads to higher grades, and simply just their well-being.
Thank you!
Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
Listen this Sunday afternoon to Handle on the Law.
I know we're at an at-will date, but for making a comment, like, hey, your hair looks good. And then I got a call from HR saying, hey, you know what, you're under investigation. Do I have any recourse?
Were you fired?
No, not yet.
The problem, Eddie, is they can fire you for any reason they want. They literally can wake up in the morning and say, you know what, I'm a little bored this morning. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to fire Eddie for no reason. Yep, he can do that. Yeah, that's California. Yep, welcome.
It's Handle on the Law this Sunday afternoon from 4 to 7 right here on WRMN.
My name is Ariel. I moved to the U.S. at 19. I spoke no English and I struggled finding job opportunities. Everything I have, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and getting my high school diploma at age 22.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Nightmare on Chicago Street. This is Dennis Sonar Green. Welcome back to WRMN 1410. We've got some great guests sitting around here. I had to get my shot here on the air as well today. I've been running around like a madman. This is the only time that they let me sit down. And of course, this is going to be a great time because we've got another fantastic guest. We've got Isaiah Grass, an American singer, songwriter, and entertainer who first gained broad exposure as a contestant on American Idol Season 18, where he auditioned in Milwaukee and sang Take On Me by Aha and briefly House of the Rising Sun. Post-Idol, he pivoted into hosting with his program titled The Isaiah Grass Show, which is syndicated radio and TV that covers top 40 pop culture and interviews. And here is the ghostess with the mostest. We've got Susie C. and Matt McNeil.
Welcome back, everybody, and welcome, Isaiah. It's great to have your makeup is crazy.
Hey, I gotta say thank you to my manager. I just want to say 1 second. So when we first started this, it looked like just sunblock. And then, the second layer, we were like, okay, maybe let's try to add a little bit of more darkness to it. So then it started to look like just like a face mask. And we're like, you know what? Let's just add something black to it. That's what we have. So it's all from my
trust me, I ran around scrambling doing everybody's makeup, like, just put this on, put this on. Well, welcome. It's so good to see you. So tell us. So you started on American Idol.
Yes.
How old were you when you started singing?
I was actually about 7 years old. I sang in the church choir, and then I graduated Performing Arts High School, and then throughout my career, I got different opportunities to work with modeling agencies, and then it gave me the opportunity to work with American Idol, and I've just been so grateful for all the opportunities. In fact, I got to meet you guys in 2022. Do you guys remember that?
I was not here, but
yeah, I remember.
You were interviewed with Marky B on the morning show, correct?
Yes.
How exciting. Now, do you live here or you live in Wisconsin?
No, I live in the suburbs.
Okay.
So this was just like an opportunity. I got invited by Mandy PR company.
Okay.
And I got invited to be here to just showcase the event and everything and get to meet people. And when we saw that you guys were here and there, like, oh my gosh, deja vu, this has happened before. So I'm super grateful for this.
How amazing was it to sing on the American Idol stage?
It was really a cool experience. You know, seeing that Katy Perry, Lionel Richie, and Luke Bryan stood up to sing along with me during my audition.
They did?
They did.
I'm going to have to go back and watch.
It was such a real feeling to know people who have sold millions of records chose to stand up and sing along with me during my audition.
And what song did you audition with?
We actually chose to do Take On Me by Aha.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
And I did a stripped down acoustic version of it.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah, I was really grateful for the opportunity. But as you guys know, with reality television, it's very edited.
Yes.
Yeah. And I can't control that, but I can control the after effects of when I'm on the show. And I'm very grateful for all the opportunities that it's given me. In fact, as he mentioned, I now have my own syndicated radio show.
And where do you broadcast out of?
You know, we are working with FM stations, internet stations. I also just signed a deal with Channel 19 Ken TV in Chicago. And I have a cable show. I interview different people. And it's just been so awesome to be able to get the opportunity to talk to people from all over the place. Mm-hmm. I mean, recently I just interviewed Sean McNamara, who just produced the new movie Soul on Fire.
What?
And then before that, I interviewed Christine W. with 17 #1 hits on the Billboard dance charts.
What? Look at you.
You know, I am
awesome.
I am
Round of applause. That's amazing.
Thank you. I am so grateful for all the opportunities and even for you guys for allowing me to talk to you, because when we start somewhere, it's about having gratitude for where you start. And I think a lot of times people forget where they come from. Mm-hmm. And when you start getting a certain level in your career, you're like, I don't need anybody. But we all know this is a team effort, and everything involved is like, you know, you need your managers, you need the sound people, you need the technicians, everything around. So I'm very grateful for everything that has happened in my career.
I love this.
On top of that, we are going to be currently promoting my new song, Coming For Ya. I just partnered with 80-time Billboard duo producers who have sold over 30 million records, and we're going to be releasing my song, Coming For Ya. It's coming out very soon. We're making an AI music video. It is going to be so amazing. And if they want to learn about it, all they got to do is go to my website at isaiahgrass.com. Or you can also go to my website, igmptv.com as well.
Oh, how exciting. How exciting. You know, I always say, because I'm very new at this, I just started this in March, and I always say we drive the bus.
Absolutely.
Without the passengers, we're just talking to ourselves.
That's right.
I love it, and I love promoting small business. I love promoting up-and-coming artists. Not that you're up-and-coming. You are already
I'm still
there.
up-and-coming.
You are already there, sir.
Well, I appreciate that.
Love.
Thank you.
We're so happy you came on and we're able to talk, and we're putting on screen your card with all of your socials.
Guys, thank you.
And
That's
all
very
of
nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm looking at your picture there, and I'm looking at you going, yeah, a little different. But as do I. I don't look like this every day.
Well, I want to give a shout out to my photographer, Sandra Russ, and also to my manager, who's taken many photos of me as well. She's helps with so much in my career, and if it wasn't for the team that I have, I mean, I don't think I'd be anywhere where I'm at now. And you talk about being an upcoming talent, it's also about having the gratitude. So again, thank you guys
making
so much
memories.
as well.
So when your song comes out, you want to come back on?
Oh my gosh, I would love that.
I love it.
Sure.
Can I ask where you are in the suburbs?
We are in Elk Grove near Schaumburg area.
Yep. Perfect. Awesome. So you're not too far.
No.
All right. So when your song comes out, we'll have you back on and we'll play your song. We can debut it.
Thank you.
On the morning show.
And also for Christmas, I promote my song Christmas With You, and the proceeds go to children's hospitals, and it also goes to Salvation Army. So Christmas is just around the corner.
Christmas With You?
Yes, Christmas With You.
All righty. Well, keep that in mind. We will we'll announce that more, because those are charities I love to work with. And again, Isaiah Grass, thank you so much for coming on WRMN with us.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank
Go
you.
out there and get spooky.
I will. Nice talking to you guys. Bye.
Are you dreaming of a getaway? Want to leave the stress of daily life behind? Whether it's a relaxing cruise or an adventurous land escape, planning the perfect vacation doesn't have to be a hassle. At Cruises International, they specialize in vacation destinations, land and sea, making your dreams come true. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, Cruises International isn't just about booking travel. They're your personal concierge, trusted travel advisor, and advocate. Your preferences are unique, and they'll take the time to understand exactly what you're looking for. From personalized service to their global network of specialists, they ensure that your vacation is tailor-made just for you. It's time to plan the vacation of a lifetime. Call 800-255-7447. That's 800-255-7447 today and speak to a cruise and vacation expert. Cruises International. It's time to set sail to your dream destination.
Want to read some action-packed, exciting pulp fiction? Read the works of Michael Tooman, now featuring their international crime thriller, I Married a Bot Madam. Available on Amazon in hardcover, paperback, and Kindle editions. The paperback is also available at other book retailers. Check out Michael Tooman's webpage at silink.net. That's Papa Sierra Yankee Lima India November Kilo .November Echo Tango.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast to Coast right here on WRMN 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Newry with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Whether you're working third shift or you're just a night owl, catch the most listened to overnight talk radio program in North America, Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson representing a team of lawyers who help people that have been injured or wronged. If you've been involved in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or injured at work, you have rights, and you may be entitled to money for your suffering. Don't accept an offer you get from an insurance company until you talk to a lawyer. And we represent some of the best personal injury lawyers you can find. Tough lawyers that will fight to win your case. And they're so good they stake their reputation on it by only getting paid if you win. So if you've been in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or hurt on the job, find out today for free what kind of compensation you may be entitled to. Call the legal helpline right now.
800-257-3148. 800-257-3148. 800-257-3148. That's 800-257-3148.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the Better Business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
When your car is making a strange noise, no matter what it is, you can't just pretend it's not happening.
That's an interesting sound.
It's like your mental health. If you're struggling and feeling overwhelmed, it's important to do something about it. It can be as simple as talking to someone in your community, or just taking a deep, calming breath when you need it. Nice. For mental health resources, check out loveyourmindtoday.org. At loveyourmindtoday.org, you'll find information that may help you get through a tough time. Things like tips for dealing with stress, how to navigate difficulties like financial worries, anger, substance use, and more. You can also find real stories of how people navigated their own mental health challenges. Because once you start to address the problem, you can go so much further. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Back to Nightmare on Chicago Street. We've got the one, the only Wizzo.
Look at my friends. I have friends. Hard to believe that. I know. Hard to believe. I know. Hiya, WRMN radio listening audience all across the world in Elgin, Illinois for Nightmare on Chicago Street. Doody, 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 doo.
And we've also got Sam Tees here as well. And then who else do we have, Sam?
Jacob Tees.
Jacob Tees is also here. Jacob, you've been running around like a madman. Have you been seeing any of the costumes other than this gentleman over here?
Kinda.
Yeah, what have you been seeing? What have you been seeing out there?
Like kind of clowns and stuff.
Okay, some clowns, a few things here or there. Are they scary clowns? Are they the happy clowns like Wizzo here? Happy?
Hey, wait a minute. Wizzo is a character. Wizzo is a character, not a clown. Bozo is a clown.
Oh, gotcha.
I know, because his name is Bozo T. Clown. I'm Wizzo, the wacky wizard.
From the Chicago Clowns, right? From the Bozo T Clown, right? From the Chicago Clown.
Oh, maybe so.
It's great to have the T's over here. I know you've been walking around too, Sam. What did you see out there in the world?
My favorite so far was Seymour from the Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, yeah, the little Audrey, too, that's over here. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Audrey, sorry.
Feed me.
That's why we have a lot in common.
What's that?
I'm always going, feed me Seymour.
Oh, yes.
But it's feed me,
I'm on
David.
a seafood diet. You know that. Look at me. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it.
On the same diet.
That's there. How about you, Sir Tease? How are you doing with everything? Did you eat anything yet?
Chips.
Just chips?
And a bag of candy. I saw him just eating everything out of that basket. He was rummaging through and picking out all the good stuff.
It's the one that the horses wear, right? Is that what it is?
Yes, he's doing wonderful tonight. Actually, he put up with me doing a crazy magic trick, and he looked at me confused and bewildered because my power is beyond his comprehension.
There's still time to come out to Nightmare on Chicago Street. There are still people meandering through.
You might get a discount at this time of the night. You never know. I don't know. I would hope they would. They would say, okay, after what is it now? 10 o'clock, then you maybe get 50% off.
Yeah, it's 8:30 now. There's still time to get in.
Don't forget Svengoolie. Svengoolie is going to be on the main stage with the Halloween costume contest.
With the Halloween costume contest?
Yes.
Are you allowed to enter, Wizzo?
I know Mr. Svengoolie quite well, and that would be like jury rigging, but I would really, really, really like to have been a part of it, to be up there just to maybe do some crazy magic for everybody, maybe to introduce Svengoolie, because he's one of my favorite Saturday night guys. In fact, did you know that the Bonanza on MeTV is a double feature?
Wow.
Yes. He has the Sven Squad doing the first event, or actually the second event, with a monster movie of their own, and then Sven opens the show at 7 o'clock, which is always a wonderful way to spend a Saturday night. And let's give a plug to MeTV.
That's it. Svengoolie, you can find him on that channel. And then when are we going to get a Wizzo channel?
Oh, we're going to start it at WRMN. Yes, we are. WRMN is not only a radio station, ladies and gentlemen. It's a multimedia station to reach every corner of this round globe we call Earth.
That's right. And we like to invite the teases on as well to be part of that every single time. And Sam, you have something in common with my wife.
We're friends?
Yeah, friends.
She's a female.
There's a reason that you're friends. Is I brought it up earlier.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course. I brought it up earlier this week, and that is because of your favorite Halloween movie, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh my God, I have the coffee mug even.
Mm-hmm.
It is one of my favorite movies. It's so dumb, but it's so great.
That's the boss lady all day. She loves that movie so much.
Are there a couple of those or just one?
There's just one.
I think it's just the one. Okay. Yeah. It would be neat to have a second one. To be there, and we would just have a person there, not a clown. We would have a person.
That movie has actually become a cult classic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of like another favorite of mine, and not to change the direction.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Yeah.
Which is one of the worst movies ever made, and it's been noted as one of the worst movies ever made.
That's a black and white movie too.
No,
isn't
it's
it?
actually in color.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to watch it. I love terrible movies.
It's shot and released in like 1964.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the Killer Clowns has really taken on its own persona.
It is.
And it has a creepiness to it and a funniness to it where I bet you when you watch it, every time you watch it, you see something different.
I do.
You catch something you didn't see before.
And I
saw
laugh
one of
every
those
time.
clowns around.
What is one of your favorite scenes? Tell us. I'd like to hear
The
about
one where
that.
they walk in, when they first walk into the circus tent and they see everybody like wrapped in cotton candy.
Yeah.
I didn't eat cotton candy for a while as a kid, though. It really disturbed me.
I have seen when WRMN was over at in Hampshire, Illinois for the First Responders Fest. They had a booth. Not WRMN, but there was one of the sponsors had a booth there, and they had cotton candy for sale. And I told them that I had seen that people can sculpt the cotton candy into images.
Wow.
Teddy bears, clowns, and you just reminded me with
Roses.
that. Yeah, roses and balloons and whatever. And I
It's
said,
really cool.
I said, that is a way to increase your marketability. You're not just selling a bundle on a cone stick, but you're now selling a shape which is more appealing. And I said, I bet you if you learn how to do that, which is probably very easy, check YouTube, you know how it goes. And then your increase would be at least 25% or more in sales.
Yeah.
And if you can multicolor it, like that.
How is it? You're the resident showman. How important is showmanship?
You and I are Denny. You and I are totally into marketing, and we talk about WRMN's outreach and how they do great. We're starting to reach out to young people. Young people are starting. Wait, you know what? Television is dead. Let me see what's going on in WRMN.
Yeah. Let's bring up another older medium. What
television? If they don't even know, if a phone rings, they don't even know what it is. What was that? You hear a typewriter. What was that? It's totally changed, and WRMN's new outreach into the media is going to be amazing.
Wizzo, going full circle with everything, especially because your good buddy is on so much of the tape that's out there.
Wait a minute, I have a buddy?
Your good buddy, you just announced him. Bozo,
do I have a buddy? Wait,
T-Clown, something like that?
Bozo, T-Clown. Wait, let me step out of character for a minute. Hey, that's me! Nelly! Wowee! Kazowie! Oh, wow, Bozo. Yes, Bozo is a lot of fun. Howdy! I'm your old pal Bozo! Remember, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. Whoa!
That's true.
Wowee!
So I was thinking about that just in the medium side of things, of archiving, right? Because there are so many different mediums that are going away. Now we got to make Bozo digital. We got to make Svengoolie digital.
Oh, Svengoolie, 43 years to become popular. How about that? How about that? 43 years in television. What is it for WRMN? 75 years?
75, yeah.
75 years, and now the new era of broadcasting is commencing, and WRMN is now reaching every corner of this round globe,
Fantastic.
It's incredible. And it's Svengoolie the same way because of the outreach being on the internet, which is... My goodness sakes, everybody's tuned on to the internet. This young man right here is watching the internet on his phone right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
My grandma texts me.
God bless Grandma. We love Grandma. She's probably listening to WRMN right now.
Says I see you on TV.
Oh, see her on TV.
Hi, Grandma.
And you're not
See
just
you
telling
on the
her.
radio, right?
Yeah, we love Grandma. So everybody say hi to Grandma.
Go back to old
It's good to see
technology.
you.
Dave and I were watching Chips the other night, and they were chasing these guys who stole electric typewriters.
Oh, electric typewriters.
It's like, wow.
Wow. Why? What are you going to do with that? Who's going to want that?
So that's last.
I'm out of character. I'm
Last
sorry.
couple
Wait a
of
minute.
seconds we got here.
Electric typewriter. Do they even sell the ribbons for
It's
those?
chips.
Do they even sell the ribbons for those anymore? Yeah.
No, they're probably all dried out now.
Electric typewriter.
Do you need a ribbon for an electric typewriter?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It seems like this pseudo type of
Dino
thing.
knows.
Okay, what do we need? So here we go. Are we doing tricks or are we doing treats tonight, guys? What are we doing? Tricks and treats? Which one?
Wait a minute. Let me see what I have in my pocket.
Oh, okay,
I always
wait a
have
minute.
something crazy in my pocket here.
We might have a trick.
I'm not in your pocket.
We never. I wish you were good looking. Wait a minute. I have all this stuff. I have all this stuff here. Oh, look at this. I have one of those. All right. I have one of
This
these
looks like
right
Dave's
here.
pockets.
I have all this blue
Doing
paper
laundry.
in my
Pull a
pocket.
yo-yo out.
I don't even know what's going on here.
Oh my goodness.
I know. It's crazy. If you're watching across the world, try
just
to
keeps
explain this to
coming
me.
out of the pockets.
Yes. But wait,
It's
there's
like
even more.
Oh, wait a
I'll touch
minute.
it with the stone.
The magic
He's
going
watching
in.
intensely. He's like, wait a minute. I've seen this guy do this trick before. How's he going to do it again? Watch very carefully as I reach inside and I say the magic words, come to me, come to me, come to me.
Whoa.
And out comes a paper. Miles and miles of colored paper comes out of my hands. Why it is, I don't know. How it is, I don't know. It's amazing what Dave Kreze could make when he created the mouth coils 100 years ago. I love you, Dave Kreze. You're a wonderful magician. There we go. Okay,
Everybody
we got it. All right.
Thank you all for being here. There's still time to get down to Nightmare on Chicago Street. That's right. It's the 13th annual one. Come on over. Check out the stages. Check out the venue. Check out the food. And, of course, come on down and see us at WRMN. We're going to be broadcasting live all the way up until 9, but you can still come and say hi to us and a whole bunch of other people. Say bye, Teases. Bye, Wizzo. We'll see you in a little bit, and we'll see you right after this.
Bye, Grandma.
Bye.
Grandma said hi to us.
Years, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council and Kane Senior Council have been dedicated to serving seniors in DuPage and Kane counties. Established in 1975, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council is a volunteer-driven 501c3 non-for-profit organization committed to helping older adults live with dignity. From providing nutritious meals to offering support services, the Kane Senior Council is there every step of the way. With programs designed to enhance independence and quality of life, they're proud to make a difference in the lives of their senior neighbors. To learn more or to volunteer, visit them at 418B Airport Road in Elgin or head to their website at caneseniorcouncil.org. Give them a call at 630-338-0999. That's 630-338-0999. That's the Kane Senior Council, caring for seniors because they deserve to live with dignity and respect. Visit caneseniorcouncil.org or call 630-338-0999 today.
Is diabetes keeping you from enjoying life's special moments? At US Med, we understand the challenges you face, and we're here to help.
With US Med, I can finally manage my diabetes without it managing me.
US Med offers a wide range of services to simplify your diabetes care. Personalized care plans, convenient access to cutting-edge diabetes tech, and knowledgeable support. Plus, we'll check your insurance so your diabetes care may be covered at little or no cost to you.
With US Med, I feel confident and control of my diabetes. I can finally live my life to the fullest.
Don't let diabetes hold you back. Choose US Med and experience better birthdays, better adventures, better anniversaries, and better everything. Call now. US Med. Better service, better care. 800-785-1673. 800-785-1673. 800-785-1673. That's 800-785-1673.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
Welcome back to WRMN. My name is Dennis Sonar Green. I am sitting here with my good buddy and friend and partner, that would be Mr. Dean DeLaley.
Hey, what's going on?
Thanks, man. Thanks for being here.
It's Fire Marshal Dean.
Fire Marshal Dean. That's right, man. It's all the good stuff that's happening over here. We're still broadcasting live from Nightmare on Chicago Street. We got some people still out there. It's good to see everybody. Everybody that's out there on the street. Oh my goodness, hear the crowd just get louder. Come on down for all of the different things that are happening. Kobo Sushi and Sake Lounge is still open. They're going to be open all the way up until 11. The Blue Box Cafe is serving melted goods goodness. That's going to still be on until 10. Danny's on Douglas is actually open until 2. They are opening up with DJ Artie at 9 o'clock. So here in about 15 minutes, if you're leaving Nightmare on Chicago Street, head on over to Danny's on Douglas. That's 123 Douglas Avenue. The dive bar just down the road from us over here, Dean, they're going to be open until 2 a.m. As well. We've also got a few other things that are happening. Let's see here. The Dream Hall at 51 is shutting down, so you've only got about 13 more minutes until then. Eaton's Redwood is going to be open. They're just outside of the safe zone. They're going to be open until 1 a.m. as well. Elgin Public House, one of my favorite places, is going to be open until 12. And then Elgin Vintage, summon your perfect vintage and find a haunt to your wardrobe. They're open until 11. We've got libations, we've got food, we've got zombies, we've got clowns. My goodness, guys, this is just everywhere. It's a pandemonium going around over here.
And I tell you what, I've had a good time with this.
Yeah.
I mean, I really did. And my partner here, right next to me, David Tees, we were the ones that were outside in the nice frigid weather. But it wasn't that, you know what? We keep calling it frigid, but it really wasn't that bad.
It's not really that bad out there.
Not at all.
No, long sleeves, all you needed.
We had some great guests that came by. I mean, Wizzo, you just got done with a beautiful interview with Wizzo. You had the Tees family on here. We had West Side Wes and Junior.
Yeah.
Were on here. I mean, you know, these are our listeners, and we'd like to acknowledge all of them. Man, we had how many different? We have 3 regular authors. Rob Southgate, who organized all of that, and then we had the last gentleman that you interviewed.
Yeah, Isaiah Glass.
That's it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't have his name on my list because he was a pop-up. He just passed by.
He sure did. He came by and he said Isaiah Glass was an American Idol. He's on iHeart right now, and he's thinking about maybe putting a show here on WRMN. We'll see where it comes down to. He started talking with our good friend Mike Horn about syndication.
Sure.
So we'll be talking with him and see what we can do about maybe bringing him over here. He started his radio career in 2022 in this very studio.
I like that.
Wow.
Yeah, he was on American Idol, and then he started doing interviews, and he just bit the bug right there.
And I heard that manager that he had, he's sharp.
Absolutely.
I mean, to get him to go and elevate him to the different places that he's been, you know, is really amazing. And, you know, and that's one thing we talk about a lot. This is a lot of fun. This is an event that people come from throughout the United States to come here. I mean, they have thousands of people that come here. If you ever pull up the website and do that flyover that they show for those on the YouTube, it's just amazing. I mean, it is amazing. We had Chief Anna Lally and Chief Rob Sagan come by. I reminded them that, you know, I had the scrambled eggs, so that's the guy that's in charge, right? Yeah. He's a good sport. I mean, he allowed me to, you know, tease them, both of them. I mean, Chief Lally, you know, there's no incidents here. And this has been going on for, what, 13 years now?
Yeah, you can't do something like this without good leadership in the first responders. You just can't. You can't do this without having the leadership and the support of the first responders.
Yeah, it's very important.
I saw Detective Houghton out walking around.
And Vartanian, who's now the sergeant.
Vartanian, yeah, they were walking around in their blues as well.
Yeah.
So it's really neat to see them.
Yeah, this is like a call to action to, you know, whether you're a detective, whether you're working special crimes, you know, in the cold case, you know, somebody knows something. I mean,
which new episodes just dropped this week as well.
Beautiful.
New episodes.
And we're going to have the detectives come in and speak about it. And I'll be quite honest with you. I heard some of the clips. I mean, I don't want to say that they're graphic. Maybe that's the wrong word. But they're very detailed in a lot of the investigations. And there were so many unsolved murders and crimes. So that cold case division, I mean, they've been working full time. They've added another person. So now there's 3 in the cold case. So, you know, Chief Lally has definitely been putting things together to get these cases solved. And, you know, we were blessed to be able to be a part of it. And they included us. And that that podcast is in the top 1%?
Yep, top 1% as well. So go ahead and take a listen for it. That is Somebody Knows Something. You find it on your favorite podcasting platform.
Any platform will cover it. And, one of the things, too, that we try to remind people, while we are community broadcasters, and that was our commitment to the community and to our station, and Dennis and I says, you know what? What was that thing that used to be called?
Radio shopping
show. It was a great program. It was a great idea. But there are so many other outlets to do it better for them, for the end user, as well as for what we would call our partners, which would be the different restaurants or individual, places that wanted to do some promoting. So we said, you know what? Let's do something to serve the Fox River Valley. And that's why we're trying to be the voice of the valley, the talk of the town. We're in Elgin. We have a lot of respect, and we have a lot of involvement in Elgin, but we're branching out. We're moving further out west. There's that video, those of you watching at home. This is what a professional video that they put together. And you see they got the fire, what do you call them next?
The fire eaters and everything else.
Eaters.
Yeah.
They got wrestling booths. They got 3 musical stages. They got DJs. They've got all types of performers just walking the streets. So this has really turned into, something very, very big. And it's, 13 years of it. Of course, it's going to be. But, us at the radio station, we're more than just a radio station. We're more than just a radio station. We help produce the podcast, and we just let everybody know that, hey, we'll get your message out. Come out to lunch. If you got some kind of entertainment piece, come to Dino's Night Out, 2 to 4 every single Friday.
Last night when people were walking around just to check out everything and have everything set up, I had a actual teacher from Larkin actually come in while we were running the Hampshire Whippers game. Sat in, talked with me. I was like, look, if you've got a student that you need a shout out for, and I was like, that's what we really want to do. We want to highlight as many people in this community as possible. We want to be the cheerleaders for everyone. That's it. The more that we can do, the more that we can get going, that's the better.
So, now, what was your, I know you've been running in and out of here, Dean, but everybody walking around and everybody out there, what was your most interesting and favorite thing you saw out there today?
Oh my goodness! I'll tell you, the zombies that are walking around.
Yeah.
The ones that are like you think are just like, okay, they're hanging out, or maybe they're like still somewhere, and then all of a sudden they jump out at you. Man, those are fantastic. I love how everybody gets into character around here. That's what I really like about it. Is the people that are dressed creepy, they're acting creepy. The people that are dressed whimsical, they're whimsical. Like, it's what I really like about it is everybody feels so comfortable here. This isn't one of those.
You have a mixture of ages.
Yeah.
It's just everybody gets along just fine. And
there's still time.
What was your favorite thing to see out here?
We're fortunate. We're by one of the gates. And by being at this front gate, you see everybody that walks in. In fact, there was a Dennis Green impersonator. There was another Waldo.
Another Waldo.
Yeah. So we had a 1 foot up because we already found the one Waldo, and then to find 2 on the same night, who finds 2 Waldos in one room?
Yeah,
my goodness.
And me and David on the front gate, we were able to spot him.
Hey, you didn't even have to go to the library.
It was easy. I know. And my favorite thing was seeing the biggest smile on Brendan's face when he came in here and saw everybody. He got to meet Chief Lowry, and he likes her a lot. He was like, "You are the best chief ever," and the smile on his face, that was really something right there. He loves this station. He loves everybody here, and he was just at awe with it. But yeah, the costumes. The 6 foot, how tall was that guy?
Oh my God, man!
Yeah, Jeff Myers interview.
Yeah.
He was like 6'4".
Oh yeah,
just about
zombie
4 inches taller than Jeff.
Yes,
he was like 6'5". I asked him.
Oh, okay, 6'5". Thank you, Jacob.
So, Jacob, what was your favorite part other than the candy you're munching then?
Probably the punching bag, not like the punching bag, but the boxing match.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and
boxing.
the van, the Scary Night van.
Oh, okay, cool.
But,
just across the street they have the one car that hit the pole. That's new. I don't think that was here last year.
Oh, yeah, just over here?
Yeah.
For it? Yeah.
That's pretty slick. You know, I got the one parking garage. They have the airplane that looks like a crash.
See all the zombies crawling up the wall? I
Isn't
mean,
it
that's
amazing?
just, I've never seen that here before.
That always looks cool.
Yeah, and then you got the U-46 bus that crashed into a pole with the marching band inside of there.
Yeah, the zombie marching band.
Yeah, they've
That's
been here
always been
since.
there.
Yeah, they've been here since day one.
And they
since the
do a
first
great
year.
job with it, too. They really get into character.
Those high school kids get into that.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, there
bus.
is the bus
Yeah.
right there with the. Watch it on the YouTube page here. But yeah, this is guys. This is a one of a kind. The bounty hunter that we interviewed.
Yeah, it was kind of hard, you know, to get his voice out of it.
He was actually from Mexico. He came from Mexico.
Wow.
And he was a bounty hunter. Now, how ironic is that? I don't want to go no further.
Yeah,
we'll save that for your show, Dennis.
I heard there's a bonus.
And then Dennis, you got to meet our founding father.
Yeah.
Which founding father was that out there?
Oh, I don't know. It looked like Jefferson. It could have been Adams. But either way, I am down one Constitution because they jacked me for it. They didn't, for some reason, they didn't bring a copy with them when they time traveled.
They
So
got
I
some nerve.
made sure that they had one, right? What's a founding father without the Constitution in their back pocket?
The priest and the.
Oh, how about that? Weren't they good?
They were just amazing.
Yeah, and they come all the way from Gurney. And this was their first event. And that was just neat as hell. And then Tony, we had a real good connection with him. 77 years old, and that's Pete, the gentleman that runs this place, runs the event, rather. That was his father. And he's celebrating his 77th birthday. So, hey, happy birthday to Tony. We were teasing him because all the Italian immigrants that came here, you know, it was the joke to Tony, to New York. Yeah,
that's where you're shipping them to.
That's what the joke was. But
we still got 2 hours left for this amazing event that's sitting over here. Just like Chief Lowley said, the lights come on at 11.
It's time to go home.
They've got them right outside. They kick those lights on.
And we are hoping for one more special guest that's going to come here.
That's right.
And he should be here in just a few short moments. So our broadcast was going to end at 9 o'clock, but we're going to leave it going for just a little bit longer in hopes that our guest could make it here.
Stick around, more WRMN live at Nightmare on Chicago Street.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Across the Chicagoland area. With over 30 years of experience, they've got the expertise, manpower, and equipment to handle any size loss fast. They follow strict IICRC guidelines to restore your property the right way, the first time. Their team values transparency, constant communication, and strong ethical standards because your peace of mind matters. Licensed, bonded, and insured, they're here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. Call 855-4ECG now. That's 855-432-4669. Or visit their website at emergencyconstructiongroup.com and let Emergency Construction Group put your life back together one step at a time. That's Emergency Construction Group. Your satisfaction is their passion.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 6 o'clock.
News this hour from Town Hall. I'm Mary Rose. Democrats in Virginia are working to disenfranchise the state's Republican voters by pushing for a redistricting plan that would give them a permanent supermajority in the state.
Last November, President Donald Trump received 46.6% of the vote. If this redistricting plan passes, it would mean Republicans would hold only 18% of the state House seats in a state where at least 40% of the voters are Republicans. In 2020, the overwhelming majority of Virginians voted for a constitutional amendment that codified nonpartisan redistricting. Republican Governor Glenn Youngkin calls the new redistricting proposal, quote, nuts. Youngkin added that Democrats are, quote, trying to run some desperate plan to redistrict Virginia. I think it's unconstitutional. Bernie Bennett reporting.
Senate Majority Leader John Thune says it's time to reopen the government.
Chuck Schumer doesn't do anything that doesn't have a political component to it. And honestly, I think that's what's driving this. If you think about it, there really isn't any other explanation. I think they're so scared of their hardcore base.
Senate Majority Leader John Thune says Democrat leaders are being swayed by the radicals. This past week, President Trump and Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese signed a critical minerals deal at the White House with the eyes the continent's rich rare earth resources at a time when China is imposing tougher rules on exporting its own critical minerals abroad. Economist Steve Moore with the Committee to Unleash Prosperity says there is a solution to the U.S. dependence on China for the critical minerals.
We have far more of these minerals than China does. Why is it that today we're dependent on Beijing for our critical minerals, which are necessary for our manufacturing, our defense systems, our microchips? So the first thing we have to do, and this is something that our great Interior Secretary Doug Burgum wants to do, is not just drill, baby, drill, but mine, baby, mine.
More on these stories at townhall.com.
Whether you're preparing for exams, juggling family and career, or just looking to stay sharp as you age, Think Factor is here to help. Created by the same company that makes Relief Factor, Think Factor supports sharper focus, stronger recall, and clearer thinking. It's the natural way to give your brain the daily nutrients it needs for memory, attention, and even vibrant vision. Call 800-4RELIEF. 800, the number 4RELIEF, or visit ReliefFactor.com to learn more. Look, I was a little bit skeptical. I started taking Think Factor. After a few weeks, wow, my memory, my focus, my concentration, better than ever. And Think Factor results get better the longer it's taken. If you want to stay focused during demanding tasks, keep your memory strong, maintain mental energy for whatever's ahead, well, Think Factor is for you. Call 800-4RELIEF. 800, the number 4RELIEF, or visit ReliefFactor.com to learn more and order Think Factor. Your first bottle is just $19.95. Think Factor. Think clearer, perform better daily. Call 800-4RELIEF or visit ReliefFactor.com for Think Factor.
Someone released thousands of mink animals being raised on an Iowa farm.
Fencing was cut, pens and nest boxes were destroyed to release the mink, which are raised for their fur. By Friday morning, just over 60% of the mink had been recovered. Farmers say that the mink are not adapted to survival and tend to succumb to elements in the wild. There are about 2 such incidents of mink releases a year. The Animal Legal Defense Fund says that mink farms crowd animals in inhumane and unsanitary cages that can contribute to the spread of disease and are supporting legislation to end mink farming in the U.S. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
Actress June Lockhart has died at her home in Southern California. Her family said that she died of natural causes at the age of 100. The Tony Award winner starred in the popular TV series Lassie and Lost in Space. Breaking news and analysis at townhall.com. The government issues a mixed picture on inflation for last month.
The Labor Department says gas prices went up, rent costs cooled, growth appears steady, but hiring has slowed. The numbers show inflation has risen more slowly than many economists expected when President Trump imposed sweeping tariffs. Ed Donahue, Washington.
The leader of Canada's most populous province says he will pull the anti-tariff ad that prompted U.S. President Trump to end trade talks with Canada. Ontario Premier Doug Ford says after talking with Prime Minister Mark Carney, he's decided to pause the advertising campaign effective Monday so trade talks can resume. The ads will continue, though, to run this weekend, including during the first World Series games between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Hey, and we are back. WRMN 1410 right here with our live broadcast Nightmare on Chicago Street. What a great event. Would you not agree?
Oh, yeah. Wonderful event.
Everything has been going good. But you're kind of wondering, who's the guy sitting next to me in this orange safety vest? Well, we're going to tell you who this guy is. He's quite the gentleman. We've talked and been on a couple different matters together. I guess you could almost say like a colleague, even though we're just getting into doing our news reporting. But this is John Garcia from ABC 7. Mr. Garcia was going to be with us on September the 20th when we had America's First Responders Fest. One of the things that we did with America First Responders Fest is we keep broadening who a first responder is. We all know police, we all know fire, we all know EMS, our doctors, our nurses, we get it. And we know that that's what they do. But there are so many more people that are a part of what makes up our first responders. And that goes along with public works. When there's a storm, who's there picking up all the parts and keeping people away and getting things out so the firefighters are able to get into a building sometimes? So this is what we've done. We've broadened it. And what we're trying to make America First Responders is turn into more of a foundation so we're able to support scholarships. And one of the other pieces of outreach that we believe are first responders, and not just the fact that we're in broadcasting as well, but Mr. Garcia is from ABC 7. And when you see those bad, horrific tornadoes going on, when you see a lot of these different fires that are going on, when you see these active shooters situations going on, who's there but the news reporter and their cameraman? So they make a team. And Mr. Garcia is here with us today. And John, if he allows me to call him John, so I'm going to call him John. He has received so many different awards. He has got a list of accomplishments, and I'm going to let him speak for himself on that. But I will tell you, it does include regional Emmys and the Silver Dome Award, which if you're in any kind of broadcasting, that's huge. Okay? That's all I'm going to tell you. It's really, really huge. So, you know what? He's got a longtime colleague that works with him as well, and his name is Kevin Dalton. Kevin couldn't be here today either, but that's his photographer. And that's the guy who runs the video. Again, when God knows what's going on, they're ducking behind the cars when they've got something heavy going on. And it's, you know, and John is a humble guy, and he's kind of sitting there like, yeah, okay, it's not really that big a deal. It is a big deal. Because, John, you work the western suburbs, is that correct?
Yeah, as much as possible, because I live out here, grew up out here, and yeah, we definitely try to want to be aware of what's going on out here and make sure that it you know gets out to the entire Chicagoland area. So it's really wonderful because this area means so much to me. In fact, I grew up with my father listening to WRMN radio.
How do you like that?
My father lived here until he passed a few years back. But yeah, we've always had in fact, he'd have the radio going on all night, you know, going in our house. So he definitely, I remember Tradio was the thing
that was another
to a
piece,
lot.
along with the radio shopping show, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and it's changed now. You know, we don't want to be like, you know, WLS. We don't want to be like ABC 7. We don't want to be like GN. But yeah, we kind of do too. We want to be able to. We do. And I applaud all your work. And we do here. We have a high regard for you and a lot of respect for the job that you do. You know, you grab that microphone. I've watched you on your different interviews, and boom, 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 boom. I aspire to want to be able to come up with as much as you do so quickly and so accurately. You know, and that's key. And again, what we're trying to do at WRMN, we're trying to be the voice for all of the Fox River Valley. And this is part of it. And John being out in this area, and where did you graduate from? I thought it was
Streamwood High School.
Yeah, Streamwood High School.
In fact, I was the first class to go all the way through Streamwood. Had Streamwood not opened, then we would have gone to Elgin High School.
There you go.
In fact, my sister did go to Elgin for a bit. But,
so homegrown, hometown, you see, very humble. So the mustache, that's not how he normally looks, okay? that's not Jen. But, yeah, I mean, we worked together on the, when they had the...
you want to know what our costume is, actually, the reason I have a mustache on, because we are, my group that's outside, we are the Louvre robbery crew.
Oh, there you go. So, that was great. I still got the jewels hanging around you. So I thought you left that crown behind. Oh boy, that was really so. How'd you like to cover that story?
Yeah, that would have been amazing.
Oh my God, they're still on at large.
They are still at large.
They have not gotten any gainful tips, if that be the word, of anything so far.
And I think the crown that they dropped, that they left behind, was, I believe, what I heard was the most valuable piece.
Yeah, and that's something
crazy.
But they got the other one. They got the one from, I think, Napoleon's wife or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God, when I was hearing some of the things, and in and out of there, 4.5 minutes. You know, you're pretty agile. I see you moving around, so I don't know if you could beat that 4 or 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
Well, we kind of saw a lot of the Elgin's finest outside, and we were trying to duck away from them because we're kind of wanted. So
that crime was almost like something you saw on TV. I mean, like it's amazing, and coming up with that costume this fast, it just happened like last week. It was a great idea. Brilliant.
This is John's wit. That's why he gets all the awards. Okay? But one of the things I'd like to do, and hopefully you'll give one to Kevin. So we want to present this to you because this is what we were going to give you if it would have been on the stage. But that's just giving a little recognition.
I think it goes
as
with
the
my
first
costume.
responders. There you go. And we really do. We want to acknowledge you. We want to thank you for all that you do. You cover so greatly this area. And, of course, it's near and dear to your heart because this is where you're raised. And I kind of like the idea that your father used to listen. I hope you're listening when you're not on ABC 7. We'll keep you informed of what's going on.
I think I'm in your area as far. I'm in Barrington, so
yeah.
Pick it
Oh,
up.
you're 100%.
Of
Yeah,
course.
we come all the way out there.
Sure.
So we have one over here.
Thank you for what you do as well.
Oh, no. We're nothing compared to all your involvement. But this one's for Mr. Dalton. And if we could ever get Mr. Dalton to come on, he's all over the place. He's probably covering a story right now. You never know what the cameras are concerned. But we do.
I'm going to wear his until then.
Why wouldn't you? Absolutely. Got to get some use out of it. But yeah, we really do. We appreciate everything that you do. We appreciate you being one of the first responders that gets the message out to everybody. And a lot of times people have to realize, what the media goes out there and is trying to accomplish. They're not just trying to catch the guy that, you hear about all these school districts right now that are taking these trips out to, Las Vegas and spending all the money. They also go to crime scenes and they want to report what's going on, not to tell you, hey, let's do a drive-by and see what's happening. They're trying to tell you, stay away. Stay away from the area. Let the professionals do their job. So you do a great thing, Jen. Thank you very much.
I think you should also say about tonight, this is some place you don't want to stay away from because it's an amazing celebration.
Till 11 o'clock.
It's really, I had no idea how amazing this was.
Yeah, the first time you're attending?
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't even believe it.
And he's hitting it out of the park with this outfit that he's got. You can see he's got the jewels hanging out of his pocket. He's got the crown. Isn't that something? All right. Well, what do you think, guys? I think we're going to close out at this point.
That's it.
We thank everybody for listening. How about it, David? What do you want to say for the last few minutes here?
Oh, Lord. The crew was great today. I mean, Susie, Derek, everybody coming on here. Even Andrew did a great job out there.
Even Andrew?
Yeah, even Andrew. Yeah, okay, I know.
How about Dennis? He did
Dennis, he was running around like a maniac. Coming on in 5 minutes, setting up the interview here.
I got tired of getting screamed at.
That's the only time I actually get to yell at you guys.
He didn't yell at me. He yelled at you. He didn't yell at me.
A lot. But that's okay. And look, I got the scrambled eggs. Remember what that means?
That's true, sure.
Well, he knows that I'm sensitive, so I say, don't tease me, I'm sensitive. Because that's my last name.
Tease. Now, we had a great time. And thank you, everybody that's been watching on the YouTube. Thank you, everybody that's listening. Mr. Garcia, thank you for all the hard work and what you do for the communities. And everybody watching, get out here if you still have a little bit of time. We're here till 11 o'clock. And 11 o'clock, you heard when I was talking with Chief Lally and Chief Sagan, when them lights go on, you got to get out of here. But until then, have a great time. Look at all the sights. And we're here, man. We're here for you. WRMN 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. God bless you all. Thank you very much.